Nah.
Hello, 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 hello. Um, how y'all doing? Vic to the Veil popped in here. She says she gonna be back, but she is on the Walk of Fame today for being the first one in the live. What's up, Salty Buzzard? It's complicated and call me Shell. What's up if you're in the bushes and the clouds? Now, here's what we gonna do. I got some things going on for you this evening. I have a little something on prison romance that I want us to take a look at and react to, and then after that, we are going to get into the most famous prison sweethearts that we know. Can you bring me a paper towel and come back? So anyway, let's get into it now. Just in case my theme for tonight is not working, because y'all know what it gives when I'm trying to share screens and things. We can switch gears because I got a whole other thing planned that we could do, but everything was working a minute ago. So I am going to share my screen and we're going to get into it. Oh, 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 y'all, it's working. Everything seems to be working. Oh, no, that's not what I want to share. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all ready? This is a treat. This is a throwback from 1985. It is a show called City Line, and it is about prison sweethearts. So we're going to hear what these sweethearts have to say.
We're behind bars. With us today are Shala Siddiqui and Miss Kathy Gaither. Thank you very much for being with us today.
And by the way, I'm sorry about the sound. I'm going to have this up as high as it can go. So let me know. And I'm going to put the closed caption on, I think. But y'all don't know what kind of foolishness I had to go through to get this thing out of the archives. And when I say archives, I mean archives. I really did get this out of some archive footage and the editing that I had to do to it. But anyway, I'm going to turn it up as loud as it'll go and we're going to get into it.
Today.
Thank you for having us.
Can you tell us a little bit about your situations? Exactly how long have your husbands or mates been behind bars, and just what's happening?
Well, my situation is that my husband has a life sentence and he's been in the Maryland Penitentiary for 10 years.
And my husband and I have been married for 5 years. He's also serving a life sentence.
In both instances, or in either instance, were you married in prison, or were you married before then?
In the Maryland Penitentiary.
That's what we are.
You know, we posed a question in the opening. Well, we made a statement concerning that in many instances, the families of prisoners have also been sentenced in quotation marks, just as the loved ones. Do you find that is the case in your own situations, Shala?
Yes, indeed. I think that that's a statement that we use a lot. We feel very much that we are sentenced along with our loved ones. It's a problem that most people don't think about or don't realize before they're involved in the situation, and it's a very difficult problem. You serve time right along with the person who's serving time behind bars. Your life is completely changed and completely altered when somebody that you love goes to prison.
Kathy, what about your situation?
Well, I want to agree with Chala in that you are, quote unquote, sentenced along with your husband, except that it has to be your attitude in going into a marriage with an inmate has to be a completely selfless attitude. You have to not be constantly reminding yourself that, oh, this is my problem, and oh, I can't do this, and oh, I can't have this. It has to be, you have to sort of get absorbed in it. You have to really become a part of it. And um, that's the only way you're going to make it.
Give us a sense of what it's like in terms of
Um, yeah, I know. Vic is loud, and if it's not given what it's supposed to be given, we can go ahead and just move on to the next part of what I was going to get into. I had to do. I worked with the best that I could to try to get this downloaded from the archives, and you know, all of the things. So if it is too hard to hear and it's not given what it's supposed to give, then we'll go ahead and move on to the other things that I have planned for this evening. Hey, in Harmon, and it was somebody else I wanted to speak to that I think I missed. Rainbow. So y'all let me know.
continuing a relationship. How do you manage to continue a relationship when there's little, if any, physical contact? There's limited visitation, I would imagine.
But these two women, they got married to their men who were in prison, and they're talking about how hard it is being married to someone who's an inmate, even though that is kind of like the decision that they made. But in fact, I'll probably skip some parts in this video so that we don't have to, because I know it is hard and challenging to hear. Oops. Uh-oh. I done did something. Here we go.
Imagine. How do you deal with it?
Yes, the visitation is very limited. It varies from institution to institution, but at the penitentiary, we have 7 half-hour visiting periods in a month. And that means that you get to see your husband or son or whoever it happens to be for about 3.5 hours in a month. They do occasionally have other kinds of programs that you get to attend, but that's the constant. That's what you always have. And 3.5 hours is not very much to be able to build and continue a relationship with. And you do the best you can with
She's complaining about she's complaining about not having enough time to spend with her husband who is in jail. And by the way, I want to make sure my sound is not low. Can you can y'all hear me? I just want to make sure that you can hear me and my sound's not low. My speaking voice rather. But anyway, she's complaining about that. And I'll just tell you about the rest of it. She goes on to talk about and mind you, here's the thing with her is that her husband that she married, they asked her what he was in for, and she didn't want to say, but she says it's the most heinous crime that you can do, um, which is the unaliving. And but the other woman who's on here, her husband is in there for an SA. But this lady right here that's on the screen right now, she didn't want to say what it was that her husband was in for.
with what you have. With that, you grab every little opportunity and you try to make that time the best that it can be. But so often that time becomes tense, or if you have problems and you have an argument or something, you only have 30 minutes to complete that argument and try to end the visit in a way that's amenable. You know how marriage counselors always tell people, don't leave with an argument unsettled. Well, in our situation, we have to. There's oftentimes no option.
Give me a sense of
And this was a situation that was chosen. So if you and your man are having an argument during your, what is it, 30-minute visit, and you can't seem to resolve whatever it was you were arguing about, that's not the state's fault.
what a typical visit might be like.
Well, you go in and you say hello, and it's like sometimes between visits, it's like saying hello after a very long time, or you feel like it's been a long time. You don't really get complete on a visit. You go in, and by the time you get settled down and how are you and how's it going, then it's time to go. I was going to add to what Charlotte said about using your time for quality time. I find that instead of just kind of going and sitting like you do after a while, it can be used for a time to do some work for your husband, to talk about his case, talk about his aspirations, what he wants to do, talk about your problems. S- Ironically, it's been my relationship has been the most fulfilling relationship I've ever had. And it's hard. People will say, well, how
And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Hey, Sleepy Libra. Hey, ISWIS. How are you? Um, all of these women that you're gonna see and hear from are talking about how this relationship that they have with their inmate husband is the most fulfilling one that they've had. Hey, what's going on now? How are you doing this evening? You gotta be very gentle. I gotta be very, very gentle with trying to start. I'm not gonna stop as much as I normally would to commentate because this thing. All see, here we go. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. I did not know that I could go and like get footage like this, but like I said, the editing, it was a trip.
could it be? But it just takes it, the situation takes your mind off of the physical kind of thing. It's beyond the
Okay.
physical.
We're going to take a break for just a minute. We want to invite our viewers at home to call in at 481-1313 if you'd like to take part in our discussion, particularly if you have an experience you'd like to share with us. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
On City Line today, we're talking about prison sweethearts with our guests, Shala Siddiqui and Kathy Gaither. Kathy, just before the break, you said that the relationship with your husband, who is in prison, is the most satisfying relationship you've ever had. How could you say that?
Um, I don't know because we often talk about how it has withstood the test of time, and I don't know. It's just that emotionally, it's satisfying for me.
What kind of life do you have on the outside when you're not visiting and constantly living with the fact that your loved one is not with you?
Well, I'm a working mother. I have two children, so that takes up a lot of my time, 90% of my time. And when I'm not at home, then I try to be working with friends of prisoners or working with other people that have problems and trying to keep on top of Department of Corrections.
I think one thing that's important is that you really have to keep yourself busy. I mean, they say that about a lot of circumstances, but this is one of those circumstances where it couldn't be more true. You have to keep yourself very
You have to keep yourself busy because you have an inmate husband. Now, this lady is about to tell you what her schedule is. Hey, Penny Dud, I am so glad that you finally caught alive. I'm glad to have you with us this evening.
very busy.
Okay. Let's take a question from our audience. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I would like to know if your relationship with your husbands is hindered by feeling tempted by other free men.
I'm sorry, y'all, but just check out the dress and the hair. Does it take you back?
Well, I would say that that's certainly a problem for a lot of people. I don't think that it's a problem for me because, like Kathy Gaither, this has been the most satisfying relationship that I've ever had in my life. It's been the most fulfilling emotionally. And I think that, most people who've had long term relationships realize that the emotional aspect of a relationship is the most important. It's the thing that makes a relationship last and endure and makes a relationship withstand the test of time. So, there's no question that the physical need arises, but there is also no question that if you cannot be with the person that you really love and really care about, then celibacy is oftentimes not a difficult thing to accomplish.
So, what do you do when the physical need arises? I mean, that's just a natural urge.
You keep yourself very busy.
Well, how long do you you keep yourself busy?
Well, I think that for Kathy,
And it seems like this the interviewer that's in the blue dress, it seems like she is really not here for this.
and for myself, Kathy has two children to take up a lot of her time. I have no children, but uh, I work starting about 6 o'clock in the morning for about 4 hours, and I work out a little bit. I do some exercise. And then I go to the Families of Prisoners office and do some work there. And then I might go to a political meeting in the evening, and I don't get home until 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And by then, it's time to just fall out and go to sleep and get up at dawn the next day.
But Kathy, don't you get lonely?
I do. That's a
Mhm.
tremendous part of it. You do get lonely, but you have to know what you want. And once you've made up your mind what you want, then it's just a matter of waiting for it.
Okay.
It's a matter of setting a goal. And when I get lonely, I'm lonely for him. I'm
Hmm.
lonely for Salim Sadiki, for my husband.
Hmm.
Let's take another question from our audience. Yes, sir.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to applaud the ladies, right, for sticking behind their husbands and their sweethearts. But I would like to know if there are any real viable programs in the prison system that would promote you or urge you to, to stay with your husbands or your loved ones while you're away.
I would say absolutely not.
Thank you. That I was going to say, we probably
I
could have said
think
it in unison.
I think they go out of their way. I think the prison system goes out of its way to make sure that you're uncomfortable, to make sure that you don't want to be there, to make that's been my experience that they try to make you as miserable as not worth the effort as possible.
Okay, thank you for that question. Very interesting.
Here's the thing: the state and I believe this is in Baltimore. The state is providing your man with three cots and a cot. And, they allow them to buy Zuzus and Wham Whams and make phone calls if they have money on their books. It's not the state's responsibility to make sure that your marriage stands the test of time.
There's some other things concerning your view of how the prison system handles the families, and we will get into that. But let's take a call from home. We've been inviting our viewers to call us. Good afternoon. You're live on City Line. Do you have a question or a comment? Hello, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead and talk.
Yes. I want to explain my situation. My fiance is inmate at Hagerstown, and I was wondering if the ladies could tell me how I could deal with the distance, because it's been 3 years now, and it's
Mm.
been hard to keep going out there.
Well, I feel that that's one of the ways that the prison system makes sure that the
Here again, this is not our problem. Hey, Linda Gibbs. I don't know if I spoke to you a minute ago. And Aries One, how are you doing?
relationship is difficult to keep a relationship going is that they are continually building the prisons further and further away. First Hagerstown, then first Jessup, then Hagerstown, and now Somerset. It's a very difficult thing. Transportation is difficult. It's expensive. I think all you can do is do what you can do. Write letters. It's difficult to keep writing them, but write as often as you can. Even if it's a simple, small postcard, you can find some very innovative postcards. You can make your own. I make them sometimes out of the packaging materials of food that I eat to show him what I'm eating and that kind of thing. Just find innovative ways to keep the relationship going.
You kind of alluded to the distance of some of the prisons as being something that's purposefully done to stymie visitation by families. But can you really expect the prisons to be centrally located for
No, but
convenience?
community corrections, it should be
Nobody wants a prison in their backyard. Hey, SC Travel RN and Leo Lady.
the most important focus and emphasis in corrections in this country today. And in states where it is an important issue, then the families tend to be able to stay together better. I don't know what the statistic is, but it's much higher than in society that families break up much faster. And I believe that one of the reasons is that we can't see each other very much.
But community corrections is really a moot issue in this area because it's just not the popular thing right now.
Well, it's not the popular thing, but it's not quite a dead issue yet, fortunately. Right now, a good 40 to 60
In Harmon, you just gonna listen to what's going on. You just don't have nothing to say.
60% of the men that are incarcerated for what would be considered nonviolent crimes. If those men could be taken out of the maximum security institutions that they're in and put in lesser secure institutions where they may have furloughs and be able to spend time with their families, things would be more successful.
Now, you have alluded to the system.
If they get furloughs and they're able to be closer to the family and all that, where is the prison part of it? I mean, where's the punishment?
A couple of times. Kathy, what are your rights in reference to the system? And you don't seem to have any love for the system.
Well, I've experienced that they like you to believe that you don't have any rights, but in reality you do, and it has to be. This is where family support and community support. If you have a husband or a uncle or a mother, you should be involved in every step of their incarceration. If you can get on the phone and make some calls, make yourself available when your husband or your, you
But
know,
what are the difficulties that you perceive the system places in your path?
mostly apathy, I guess. I don't want to say incompetence because a lot of the people that you have to deal with along the line just don't seem to care what's going on. If you have a problem and you want to talk to someone, you may go to the warden and the warden's indifferent.
Hey, Zen Soul. Salty Buzzard said, I will never understand this type of mental illness. Me either.
And they really like to discourage you, but there are many options available to you. Have only to pick up the phone and call your Department of Corrections or call the institution where the inmate is, and you can have dialogue with people if you need to. But a lot of people just don't want to take the effort, or they feel that they don't have any rights concerning those issues.
I'd like to expand on 2 points that Kathy made. In the 60s, we gained a lot of rights in the prison movement, and I've been involved in the prison movement for that long. But those rights have been eroded away, and we need to get those rights back. And the only way that we can do that is to do it in force. There are almost 13,000 men in prison in this state. And if you count that a man may have a wife and parents and grandparents and a couple of brothers and sisters and a few children, and you multiply that times 13,000, that's a very large constituency of people, 100,000 people out there who, if they all joined this movement, we could get the rights that we need.
Okay, we're going to talk further.
Zen Soul, you're not that late. I believe that they pretty much have life sentences because this lady right here on the screen, her husband is an unaliver, and the other lady's husband is a rapist. So they have pretty lengthy sentences.
About those rights specifically, but let's take another call. Hi, you're on City Line. Thanks for calling.
Hi there.
Go ahead, please. Okay, you're going to have to talk directly to us. Please do not listen to your set.
Okay, hi there. My question is that, okay, can you hear me?
You are listening to your set and you must talk directly to us or we'll have to click off.
Oh, okay. My question is to the women. They say that the system does not give them enough.
Okay, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to click off. Thanks for calling anyway. Let's get further into the Bill of Rights that you have written up as a coalition for
Yes.
prisoners. Tell us about those in reference to the families who are trying to maintain contact with prisoners.
Well, one of the rights that we believe is extremely important is to have better visitation for children with their parents. There are only a few hundred women in prison in the state of Maryland. And I think with that small a number, that it would not be at all difficult for the
Y'all gonna stop now. Zen Soul said, what? Oh my God. Okay, Boney tells future. Hey, I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me wants to know, are these some of Sonia's aunties? And Salty Buzzard, are you Lipstick Pig?
state of Maryland to do some innovative things to allow those women to have their children with them for some longer periods of time than the visiting periods. I think that's extremely important. Also, with the men that are in prison, it's extremely important to keep those relationships going.
What sorts of things would you like to see the system do?
Well, again, some kind of innovative programs to allow children to come and spend the day with their mother, perhaps weekends if the mother's not in a maximum security situation. If she's not working during the week and she has an infant child, why couldn't she be allowed to keep that child with her? The same situation with fathers. Why can't families spend more time together? not just a conjugal visitation situation, which we
So this lady literally wants there to be family jail, like where the children can stay with their mothers in jail or with their fathers in jail. Now, I'm a little on the fence about that type of thing because if you give birth, say for example, in jail, I do think that there should be some kind of bonding period with your child, especially if you're going to get out and then have your child. But we can't have 2 and 3 year olds running all up and through the prison. It's not even fair to them.
think is very important, but also just parents spending time with their son, perhaps a weekend type of situation.
Okay, we've got a lot more to discuss in terms of prison sweethearts. Please continue to call us at 481-1313. We'll take a break and return in just a moment.
Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. We're talking about prison sweethearts with Shala Siddiqui and Kathy Gaither. Right now, we'd like to give our audience another chance to express their views. Yes, ma'am.
I have a sweetheart that's at the Maryland Penitentiary, and he has been there approximately 8.5 years. And since being there, he has obtained two uh, Bachelor of Science degrees, and I'm very proud of him.
Now I'm glad she's proud of her husband, and I do excomplicate. So, Hoppo, who this woman? I do think that there should be training and stuff. If you're going to rehabilitate somebody, um, there should be some type of training program. But I'm not for the college degree in prison because now this man done got 2 degrees in prison. Do you know how many years it took me to pay off my degrees? And his was free. Vic to the Veil. This is footage from the 80s, and it was a cable access stage show called City Line, and I do believe it was out of Baltimore. Hey, London, pretty New York City girl.
He has been very inspirational to me because he has encouraged me and motivated me to go back to school also, and has also helped me in when I have problems at work. He also have helped me to move up the ladder in my field. So it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
But that's good, and it's good for us to hear you say that. But what kind of an impact has this made on you as a person outside of the walls? And if you have a family, what about your family?
Well, I'm very fortunate because it's just me. My children are grown, so all of my time goes to him. Other than the goals that he and I set with each other, we do have an opportunity to talk on the telephone, and
How many calls a day? How many calls a week?
we are allowed one call a day, approximately 15 minutes. But those minutes become very valuable to you, as the other ladies were saying. And
Now that call thing, I am wondering, is that something that it was unique at that time in the 80s, or is that something that is unique to the prison that her man is in? Because as we all know, Sonia and Nesto make several calls a day.
it works. They have a chance to really understand a woman more so. No effect on the men that are in the street, but they have the time to think, and they're very sweet. They're very sweet.
Victor Lavelle says, I think rehabilitation and college degrees are a good thing for prisoners. I'd rather see them do that than involve themselves in organized crime in prison or other salacious activities. Yes, and that's true too. That's true. I mean, I can see it, but it just kind of they get free degrees, and I had to pay for cot. It's just a personal thing for me. That's all.
Your relationship sounds almost positive.
Yes, it is.
I mean,
I'm going to get married at the Maryland Penitentiary.
is that already
Yes,
in
I
the
am.
works?
What about
Yes.
the possibility of your mate ever being released so that you can live a quote unquote normal life on the outside?
His possibilities are just as good as anyone else that is incarcerated with the laws changing and with the men rehabilitating themselves and the parole board looking at the issues. See, when someone tries to work and prove themselves, a lot of times they will consider it. And this is one thing, one of our goals that myself and so many other wives and sweethearts, we talk to our sweethearts about doing this.
Okay, thank you very much, and good
Thank you.
luck to you.
Thank you.
The the uh, the rights of families.
Yes.
There are a lot of people who are going to.
ISWIS said she's not here for these long-term prison boos because they may be sleeping with other prisoners, especially if they're young. And that does happen. I'm here to tell you.
Going to say the first thing that they're going to say is that these people are in prison. They are intended to be segregated from society for crimes that they have committed. Why should society then go out of its way to make that time any easier for them?
Well, not so much just to make the time easier, but to make the time productive so that they don't come out of prison worse than when they went in. Statistics show that the rate of recidivism overall is about 70 or 80%, depending on whose statistics you're looking at, where the statistics for the recidivism rate for inmates whose families stay involved, and when the inmate that is able then to go back to that family when he returns to society drops to 21%. That's a very small recidivism rate by anybody's estimates. It's important then for the families to have enough rights to keep the family structure going, to not break that link.
Okay, let's bring our home audience in again. Hi, you're on City Line.
Yes, I'm calling in reference to your show. Okay, the lady made a comment.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, the lady made a comment about getting better systems for the people incarcerated. Well, what I wanted to ask is, how can you expect them to better the prison system when these people commit these crimes knowing to their crimes when they commit them? How could they expect better when they know they have to pay the price for the crime?
They are paying the price of the crime. Prisons are not hotels, believe me. I think that it's tragic when people don't understand how high a price men and women do pay who are in prison. They pay an extreme price
Well,
while they're in
what's the
prison.
price?
And the price should not include having the family break up so that that man has no support structure to return to, nobody to come home to, no life to pull back together, so that when he does get out, then his only option is to go back to crime.
You know, I could hear people out there saying, well, why didn't he consider that before he committed the crime?
And of course he should have considered that. And I'm not saying, as one of the main emphasis of Joan Baez's prison movement in California in the 60s was to tear the prisons down, just destroy them, tear them down. Well, we're not saying that right now.
If y'all have not figured it out yet, this woman in this blue dress is not here for this situation.
We're not saying that this nation doesn't need any prisons. It just needs better prisons.
Okay, let me ask you, the young lady brought up at least the germ of a question that I've been wanting to ask. What crimes did your own mates commit? Shall
Okay, I feel that it's detrimental to my cause with the Families of Prisoners Coalition to advertise what crime my husband committed, because then everyone who is listening to me talk will maybe not listen, especially people, some people consider murder the worst crime in the world. Other people consider rape the worst crime in the world.
Okay, but your mate is behind bars for life.
Right. And
What
since
crime did he commit?
Well, he's not behind bars for life. Please, let's make a
Okay,
distinction there.
but he's been sentenced
He's
to
been
life.
sentenced to life.
What crime did your mate commit?
Lady in the blue dress is like, answer the damn question.
And if you know that he's sentenced to life, you know that he committed a capital crime.
What kind, possibly?
Again, I'd rather not answer that question. Again, because it will prejudice people who feel that that's the worst crime from listening to the rest of what I have to say. And it's important to me that they take me and my husband from this day forward. It's from this day forward.
I just
Kathy?
wanted to add.
She doesn't want to say her husband's crime because she wants the focus to be on prison reform and not the crime of her husband. Hey, they call me Mo and succeeding too. And Zen Soul, you are right. She does remind me of the woman from Family Matters, the mother.
That my husband has been convicted of a rape charge, but I think it's more important for the inmate not to be prejudiced. by his sentence. I think that, it's just something that he needs to rise above and to work with.
I'm not sure that I understand how you can expect to gain the support of people when they've got to wonder. They've got to wonder. They've got to use that as a matter of consideration in terms of whether or not they can support additional opening
But
up of the
BT,
facilities.
I'm not asking people to, I'm not asking people to give my husband individual support. I'm not asking people to trust my husband. I'm asking people to look at the facts and the important issues involved here and to work on those issues.
But there will be people out there who ask, why won't she say what it is?
I know
Why is she holding back on that?
and
Why is she hiding that?
they can go right on saying that. And it's not something I'm hiding. Anyone can go down to the court and look it up.
Okay. Kathy, you are a mother. Today is Father's Day. How are you handling that with your children?
Well, we're going to visit later on today. And he's got his Father's Day cards, and we do all the normal things. And I try to see him. So, but as far as saying to the children, I have a 2-year-old son, so uh, it's just going to be a regular visit for him. Mostly, it's just keeping my husband's morale up. The children are great. I have an older daughter.
Vic to the Veil says, I'll never admit to being this lonely. God bless them and their forgiving hearts. But they're basically paying for a pen pal in a relationship, and he could be dating a bunch of women. And not only that, who's to say he's really gonna stay with you when he gets out?
By a previous marriage, and she's great. We don't try to let the stigma of the jail kind of run us.
How do the children react to the visits?
My husband and my son are extremely close. I've been taking him since he was old enough to go out. I thought it was important that we establish that rapport right away. They're extremely close, and he enjoys it. It's something that they both enjoy.
What does he say about where his father is if someone should ask?
And he does. He asks me
What does
that
he
a lot.
say?
He'll say, "Where's Daddy? Can I go to Daddy's room?" Sometimes I have to pull him out of the visiting room because he
Mm.
just doesn't understand why he has to go away. But I think um, it's not as traumatic for him having not had him at home to begin with.
Does he understand that it is prison, that it is just not daddy's room?
I don't think he understands that it's prison.
He's only 2 years
He's
old.
only
Yes, that's
2.
why I'm asking.
She's not here for it, y'all.
Okay, let's take another question from the audience. Yes, ma'am.
I like to commend both the ladies for taking such a visible stand and making such a good effort. My question is, why have the rights that were established in the 60s eroded?
Well, I think the reason that they have eroded is because focus on this issue has diminished. The interest in this issue has gotten less and less and less because the interest in victims' rights has gotten more and more and more, and rightfully so. Victims should have rights. There's no question about that. The problem is that now we have the scale tilting in the opposite direction. We have got to find some balance. We've absolutely got to have all aspects of this issue represented. And the only way we're ever going to find that balance is for all of the groups, the families of inmates, ex-offenders and inmates themselves, the victims of crime, and the criminal justice system, from the police system through the court system, through the Division of Corrections, all get together and find the solutions that are satisfactory for everybody.
Okay, thank you for your question.
Great
We're going to
question.
take another break. We'll
Excellent
be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're back in City Line talking about prison sweethearts and the plight of the families who have loved ones behind bars.
We want to go immediately to a question from one of our home viewers. Hi, you're on City Line.
Oh, hello. Hello?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, I just wanted to make a comment. I don't have a question. I work for the Division of Corrections, and I think that it's really great what these people are doing. And I wanted to say that it's really important that the people maintain a sense of normalcy and family. I didn't even know that this organization even existed, and I think that it's really super.
Oh,
Well,
that's great.
we'd certainly like to thank you for your comment. It's far too often that from your side of the fence that we get those kinds of supportive
That's true.
remarks. We really
That is
appreciate
great.
it. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you for the call.
Why don't more people know about your organization?
Well, I think it's very hard for us to get the word out. First of all, our resources are very
And if you guys can see and tell, these are some educated women. So they're not just, you know, you're like hood rats or anything. I mean, these are educated women.
Very limited. I would say that since the penitentiary is in Baltimore, that's the institution that most people do know about our organization. I think with the current administration in the Division of Corrections and the Department of Correctional Services, we have a little bit better an opportunity to get the word out about our existence, but it doesn't filter down far enough. The wardens won't allow us to advertise within the jails. If we start passing out flyers in a visiting waiting area, we get kicked out of the institution, that kind of thing. And we have to get past those things. We've had one meeting with the wardens. Hopefully, we'll have more in the future.
Is there hostility towards families of prisoners?
I would say so. I wanted to add to what Chala was saying about. I think that I would guess that even in our organization, there are people that are just not
Hey, Lady T Bug.
comfortable with, yes, my husband is an inmate and talking about it. It's enough to come to a meeting and vent your frustrations. But I think that the people in the community, the families of the prisoners, really need to um, get off being stigmatized by it and just, accept that it's a fact of life and to retain that normalcy.
Let me ask another question. What is the financial burden on the family of an inmate?
I think a lot of people don't realize, a lot of people think that the Division of Corrections takes care of everything, and they don't. If an inmate is indigent, certainly they feed him. It's not a diet that we particularly appreciate, especially those of us who are geared more towards a vegetarian or certainly a non-pork diet. It doesn't satisfy the minimum requirements for those of us who adhere to those kinds of diets. But and they will close.
Now she wants them to have a special diet. Unless you have a health condition that causes you to need something special, why should the prison menu be? No, why should it be a prison menu? I should say.
Clothe him, but with a substandard kind of clothing, in my point of view. Most of us either deliver or mail packages to our loved ones in jail, and those packages are very expensive to put together. And then oftentimes, some of the items either don't reach him, or if there's one item that's wrong in the package, they'll send the whole package back, and then that $10 that you paid in postage is wasted, and he doesn't have a package, and he may not have a winter coat
But
to
what
wear.
about the families that are outside? What about the financial situation for most families of inmates, though?
I've talked
Wait, why does he need a winter coat?
to a lot of women who have the problem with, now this is a catch-22 situation because since they've allowed inmates to make phone calls, they can make charge phone calls. So that has gone from what, 45 cents or something to 85 cents a shot. And if you're in love, you want to make that call and you want to just keep those lines going. I've had many instances where people tell me they just can't keep their phones on. I think that's a major concern. But if you are self-sufficient anyway, I haven't really encountered any kind of financial problems aside for just keeping your telephone bills under control. And packages are very expensive. And that's why we want to encourage families of prisoners to get involved, because if everybody works as a unit, as opposed to just the wife doing it or the husband doing it or the daughter doing it, then it can really take.
Victor Lavelle said he can say he needs a kosher diet, which is something that I did not know that you could do. And she says it's better than what's served, fruits and vegetables. I had no idea you could do that.
We can really alleviate a lot of the problems ourselves.
But there are a lot of families who do suffer financially,
There are a
and
lot
what
of
kind of support
families.
is there for them?
Very little support except for the usual
Wait a minute, y'all. Wish Lady T Bug a happy birthday, y'all.
public assistance type support, and our organization certainly refers people to that support. One problem is in the unfortunate event if an inmate should die while he's in prison, and if the family cannot afford to claim the body, then that body is donated to science for experimentation, and we want that to stop. We're working on that in Annapolis, and we hope in the 86th session to have that solved.
Okay, we appreciate your coming today, but before we leave, we want to be sure that we get an address for the organization on for those families or those friends of families of inmates who would like to have further contact and so forth. Give us the address and the phone number.
The address is the Families of Prisoners Coalition, first floor, 1 East Mount Royal Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202. And the telephone number is area code 301-726.
Okay, that is it. That is all of that. Now, what we are going to do is get into uh, our favorite sweethearts. But before I do that, I want to go on down here and do this for Lady T Bug for her birthday. We're gonna give her a little birthday music for a minute here, if I can find it. I still got this ghetto thing. I haven't fixed it yet, but I had to go until they took it to the bridge, y'all. Oh, so now let's get into the mess of when Sonia had said, or she had told uh, Nesto that she loved him, was in love with him. Let's get on into that. Here we go. All right. It is.
This video contains two calls between Sonia and Nesto from December of 2022. In this first call, Sonia says she owes a business partner Lo over $100,000. She says she has a date, but only wishes he were Nesto. You will hear Sonia tell Nesto she's in love with him. They go on to talk about Dion. Take a listen.
Hi, lover. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you very much, lover. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. So could you make sure Dion get you can take okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You send you what? What do you want me to send you? I'm gonna take a picture of my panties laying on the floor, and then I'm gonna send them to you.
That's fine. It's just, yeah, that's fine.
Look at my panties.
Yeah. I think you're having a ball. I really think you're having a ball.
You think I'm having a problem?
Now, I wonder where she gonna take that picture, and send it through legal mail. Then so, hi, handsome man.
Ball. I think you're having a ball.
Oh yeah, I like your ball.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Yeah. You're trying to be funny. I didn't say that. I said I think you're having a great time. That's what I'm saying.
What? I'm having a great time. How? What you talking about? With you?
Just converse. Yeah. Just conversating.
Let's have a great time with you.
Yeah, and don't get your head all twisted trying to figure everything out, because it does no good to try to figure everything out. I used to be like that a long time ago.
No, I'm not. I'm on the downside mode.
Not nasty heifer with them toddler panties.
Anyway, I'm like, do I even want? Because what I really want to do.
Yeah, they call me Mo. It's like you get triggered as soon as you hear it.
Just get a van and go travel. That's what I want to do. Just get a van and go see sights.
Well, you know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. But you know what? I'll be honest with you. Ain't nothing wrong with nothing you're saying. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. There's nothing holding you back. That's what I'm saying. I feel like that now. Now I got this situation. It can hold me back, or it can hold me back for 5-10 minutes and live another 10, 12 more years. Strong. Yeah.
You'd be okay.
That's yeah. So I'm probably saying Larry probably ain't hit you back today, but
No, he didn't.
it's the day of the day
What?
of December 1st. December 1st is a whole month. It's the end of the year is here. So
The seventh.
I'm looking at a new year. The what?
You was arrested on the 7th
December.
of July.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's the end of the year. It's the end of the year.
So what is
It's
that?
the end of the
They having
year
an
now.
end of the
That
year
means
sale?
that well, this is my sale. Get the fuck up out of here.
You're right.
That's my sale. I ain't in the sale. So right now I'm just gonna stay positive, stay focused, and hoping this situation gonna just showing up be a early new year for you. If your plan go like it needs to play, and yeah.
Now, since this is December 1st, the GoFundMe hasn't quite started yet. Oh, wait a minute. That was in 2023. This is 2022. Ooh.
Hopefully, if his thing go like it's supposed to go, and then, I don't know how guaranteed his situation is, but he said he's closing this weekend, so he want to talk first of the week, and he's asking for more. So if 500 gives you half, the ticket's gonna be higher. So
Right. Well,
see, let's see what it do. Because I know I got to give
that's
Lo
what,
at least 120,000 back. That's just the rent. 4 months,
guess
right?
what?
4 months at
Months.
17. At August, September, October, November. That's 4 months at 17,000, right?
That ain't 100,000 though.
Hold on. That 50,000 was the down payment. So that's
Since this is 2022, I'm assuming she's still in Miami. So I guess we are talking about the strip club that she was going to open up there. I think. Ooh, how does this happen? Stop.
28.
Oh yeah,
Two,
yeah,
four
yeah.
times
Okay,
seven. Yeah,
okay.
four times 2 is 8. So that's
125.
88,000 in rent plus 50. 80 plus 50.
That puts you at 130.
Right. And then the utility, and then whatever, and probably 10,000 for the cleanup. So that's 140. And then utilities and whatever little license thing. So that might be another $5,000. So about $150,000 I gotta get up, man.
I think this is how he thought she had money because you notice, especially in the earlier calls, how it was always her getting money for this or paying money for that or somebody owing her money for something. It was just always something.
Well, guess what? He ain't gonna want it, but he don't want it back. He gonna try to give you more. He ain't gonna want that. He not gonna want that.
He can't get more than he put in. That's what that is. I don't care. He can leave that all day long.
No. What I'm saying, no. I'm saying he probably don't want that money back. He probably want to stay in and just give more,
He
whatever
do.
it takes.
Listen, he do. He want me to walk. But I told Trav, I'm not walking unless he give me some money to walk. He was like, well, Trav don't understand business. Trav was like, huh? I was like, he has to give me 120,000 for me to walk. Why is that? Because I own the business. Fuck what I put in. I own the business.
Right.
I own the paper that owns the space. That's me. So that's more valuable than the money he put in.
So she's trying to say she's got a business license. The business license is in her name.
Yeah.
He don't understand. He don't understand how it goes.
No.
So
he don't understand.
I said I own the paper. He own that paper, but I own the paper. So I hold the lease. I hold the space. I own the business.
Okay.
So only thing he could do, I said, we don't have an out on our contract. Only thing he could do is get reimbursed because that's what it is. You just get reimbursed for your money. You pull, you'll get your money back. You can't get a profit.
They called me. Mo said at this time he thought he was smooth sailing with Shirley's money and a girlfriend and thinking he was getting out soon. He was wrong on all accounts. Succeeding two says he knew she was broke. She told him in earlier calls she was broke and called herself poor though. I can remember in the earlier calls she was working 2 jobs as a matter of fact. Victor Lavelle said she was blackmailing her. Was she? She was blackmailing her business partner. I didn't know that. Maybe
Because the
so, but
company never made a profit. And the deal was profit was ownership. And so you renege your ownership, it is what it is. There was no clause, a buyout clause. The only thing you do is get reimbursed and walk. And I definitely ain't telling trash shit else. Because if I tell them Barry one day, I'm telling Barry, don't say shit. Don't say nothing.
Who?
That's the person who want to buy it. That's the person who want to give it on. Yeah, Barry. Yep. Don't say nothing. If he no trash, he mad at trash. He wants the money. He said, don't say nothing. Don't be no big ass mouth. Because he's going to be like, well, she thought it was what?
Damn.
Man, that's fucked up. Yeah, it is, isn't it? But you backed out. So, it is what it is. Let me give you my contractor. Let me give you my architect. And whatever you need at the city, I'll help you. Because I ain't got to be here to do it. I can do everything from the fucking phone. But my boss going to be kind of crazy because he's like a helpless ass child.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or either he's going to be my partner. And that's just, you just give him what he's owed and go from there.
Okay. So what you gonna do this
I told him
weekend?
500. What am I do this weekend? I wish I could do you, but I can't. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I think I'm going to go see Wakanda.
Oh, the movie? Oh, okay. That's okay. Well, that's it.
feel free to put some gagging throw up emojis in the chat on that one.
Y'all take your mind. You going by yourself or your sister? Or you got a date?
I got a date. Why you laughing?
Okay.
Why you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?
Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I mean, you come on, ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what the sad part about that is? The sad part about it,
What?
every time I go on a date, since I've known you, since I've liked you like that, we'll say
Wait a
that.
minute.
Since I've liked
she is Victor Lavelle. She is a pretend business owner or partner or in the process of getting. Hey, Psycho Boney, how does this keep happening? How do I keep doing this? Okay.
you like that. I sit there and I just compare and I be like, when is this gonna be over so I can go home? Because he ain't Nesto. I be sitting there like I self-sabotage myself is what it is. Because I be so
Why is
like,
that?
oh, because I'm in love with you. So I mean, it's hard, and we're not beefed out or on that type of thing. No vibe where I could be like, oh, he's an asshole, or he's a this, or he's a that. The only issue we had when I met you. So
I'm trying to understand what her standards are exactly.
we
Okay, but
we knew. We knew.
But it's some stuff but I know it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be like, damn, I like this.
Whoa.
It,
She was talking about how it was they only had the one problem in the beginning, and we know what it was. Now she insists that she didn't know he was married, but now that right there, see, she always says stuff to give her own self away.
it'll come that time. I'm not saying I'm looking for that. I'm just saying I just know how the shit goes. That's all. I just be trying to be cool and just try to, people gotta live. You can't just sit here and, no, that ain't, I worry myself to damn death about your ass. I'll be like you.
No, it's not that. The thing of it is it's one thing. Okay, so if you were single, it would be a problem to be out here by myself, not doing anything. But I can't put my life on hold for a person that's not available. That's the thing. I put myself on hold for a person that's not available. So if you was available,
it they want to do.
It's not that.
People do what they want to do.
No, it's not.
Now, December the 1st, 2022, she said she could not put her life on hold for someone who is not available. Somebody please explain to me, what do you call what she's doing right now? It's complicated, said he thought she had money when they first met. Remember, he told Dre, them folks come from money, and dad owns a construction company. Really? I just sometimes things that said goes in one ear and out the other for me.
Oh, what is
It's
it?
just
Okay,
that
Goofy.
I can't I can't.
No, you
It
gotta
doesn't
get
make sense
something.
to pause. It doesn't make sense to pause, put my life on hold.
No, hold on, hold
Because
on, hold
something
on,
that
hold on, hold on. First of all, I'm gonna make you laugh.
I was still no. Go ahead, make me laugh.
No, I'll make you laugh, sad, cry, and everything with two little statements. First of
No,
all,
don't make me
now you
cry.
yeah, make it.
Don't make me cry. Go ahead,
Well,
what?
well, it's okay. It's all right. Then I mean, I'm not trying to debate about anything. I'm just saying it's okay. I want you to live your life. I want you to go get some extra, whatever it takes for the time being. All that shit, yeah, all that shit temporary. What you talking about to me? That shit don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing. It's just as long as you happy for that moment.
So listen, no, that's not it.
Hello?
I wish that I could play these back for him so he could hear the amount of trash that he was talking back then. Now, Salty Buzzard said, I have never hated a complete stranger before this old dry buzzard showed up. You are absolutely right. And I absolutely agree with you. A stranger that I have never even been in the presence of should not irk my spirit the way that she does. Succeeding Two said, Sonia may have come from money, but her check fraud and BK to Ernesto told him she was a broke joke. Absolutely. Broke joke is, and especially remember that. Now, do y'all remember that call that was happening a few months ago when she was talking about how she got her SSI award letter? And they called me Mo said I was on her sister Tanya's Facebook page. Really? Checking out her recent pics and videos with her man from Silk and her other sister. Sonya thought she was getting a man with money and status like her sister. Mm-hmm. I think she did. I think that she saw him, she saw his Instagram, she saw all of those things, and she really thought that she had something, because he's got that luxurious lifestyle, uh, what is it called? Instagram page. So, she really thought that he had something. Or she thought she had something.
Cool and whatever. But it's just people
I don't care if it's
but he's not.
I don't care if it's I don't care if it's bungee jumping. I don't care if it's jumping out of plane, bungee jumping, crawling each up at each other ass. I don't care about none of that. It's just for a moment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I understand what's going on. I'm super grown.
You said it's for a moment.
That's all the shit is. You're going to the movie.
Can y'all hear the like peppiness in his voice? Just the way he sounds then compared to what we're hearing now. Like before he was all of that, but now he is kind of got that defeated sound in his voice. He just doesn't have as much pep in his conversation as he used to have. Vic to the Veil said Sonia couldn't handle a man with status. She thought she was going to get Shirley's money. Yes, she did. She knew he was scamming Shirley, and she was cool with that if it benefited her. And that's the thing. She's cool with how things worked at that time, but if she like gets in a committed relationship with him, she does not want him to have a side girlfriend. And that's just the craziest thing I've ever heard.
You go stay, you go drink coffee. That shit just for a moment.
You were
That's
drinking
all.
coffee in the video.
Oh, drink me some motherfucking coffee. Just like I told you, like a good cup of coffee, buddy. Good cup of coffee. Yeah. So I'm not. What?
You know, I can see you. I can see you when you laugh.
I can see you when you're rolling them damn lips and shit. That tongue out there, yeah.
Feel free to give me more throw up emojis if you'd like.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's good. You keep me laughing.
I was trying to put in for a visit, but it won't go past the 8th. So I guess every day it moves over. So hopefully on the 17th you will be out.
Well, I don't know that. I hope so, but I ain't heard that. So I don't even know if I got a court date or anything. I don't even know nothing. I don't really know nothing.
I'll check when we get off the phone because my computer's upstairs, and then I'll email, I'll text you and let you know what it is. I'll write you.
Okay.
And just to check that every hour, because I do write you a lot on that because I don't talk to you. It's actually better because it's only 25 cents to send something to you.
That's it?
Yeah, so it's way cheaper than calling you. And I could, and it's the same. I don't know how much it costs on your end. 25 cents. It should, right?
No, it's 5 cents a minute.
For you to
5 cents a
text
minute.
me?
So,
For you to write?
yeah.
So write? They charge you about a minute?
Yeah, 5 cents a minute. Yeah, just.
I wonder, does he have that right? 5 cents a minute? I mean, I would think 5 cents a text, but 5 cents a minute? That, oh my gosh.
Ain't weird, 5 cents in a fucking minute. Yeah.
Well, I guess that ain't bad. It shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to write something in. That's 5 cents. That's 25 cents.
No, page it takes a page takes me probably about maybe 10 minutes, maybe. Because I got this Android shit. Yeah, but it is typing it as fast as. You seen them?
Well, you know you blind.
Yeah.
You know you blind.
Yeah, that's true, but I ain't blind enough to see what I need to see, though. I can tell you everything going on, every crack on your ass. I can tell you that. Now, how about that one?
Y'all gonna stay with them throw up emojis in the chat tonight, I see. Because, ugh.
Yeah, I love that one.
God.
Yeah, you keep on what you keep on.
That is so crazy. Okay, so, because it's crazy anyway. So, I don't know. I'll write you because I want to say something, but I don't want to say it, so I'll write it to you.
You might was gonna say it the same shit.
No, it's not because you can see it. So I'd rather you just see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Do anybody know off the top of their head on December 1st, 2022, no, I don't think the texts go back that far, do they? But if they do, does anybody know what she said or what she could have possibly said?
Well, it's such a joke. You see what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. That's what I'm saying.
But if I write it, you'll see what I'm saying.
Okay, I understand. All right. Yeah,
so
I got you.
It's not a bad thing, though. So, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I guess I can't write you no more bad things because you keep rebuttaling my ass. So.
No, it's not that. I just know that everything coming my way, they be trying to peak game. So that's all.
Succeeding 2 says her voice annoys the blank out of me. If you ever want to see the best or hear the best impersonation of Sonya that you've ever heard, it would be Vic to the Veil.
So I just care about a little bit what I got going on. This ain't like when you be locked up. You going in, you already doing time now. You can go rock. You can ride all the way out. All the way out. But the jail shit, you got handcuffs. You really can't really get too all the way out there. So I'm just trying to stay focused and everything. Because please make sure you call Dion and tell him to call him. immediately because they're trying to get some motion going on with him.
I'll call Dion and I'll tell Dion to do that. No problem. I didn't know that was Dion in the video because his voice wasn't as deep, and then he doesn't look like the way he sounds. Does he look like that now?
No.
So I know we all kind of joke and say she stalked his Instagram, but she truly stalked his Instagram.
I look better now.
Now, is he the one that got shot?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, yeah, he do look like two different persons. Because he looked skinny the one he got shot. And then, did he get braces or something? I don't know. I see.
Yeah.
He went and got braces?
He did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he did fix them.
Yeah,
Okay, he did make over.
Yeah, he got a whole, he don't even look the same. He looks way different right now. That picture is me and my daughter.
I said what I said is crazy. She said, "Dear Nesto, I like you. Do you like me? Pick one for yes and two for no. Love, love you, handsome man."
I was looking at him and I was like, God, that's Dion. He don't look nothing the way he sounds.
Nah, I think I had a black. Let me see.
And that's only because when he talks now, he has a lot of confidence in his voice. But then on that video, he don't have confidence in his voice.
Oh my God.
He doesn't look the way he sounds. That's why I'm like, he talks with a lot of confidence. For real. And I was just looking at him like, wow, okay. And all right. He must look like his mama.
No, not right now.
He look a little. He look a little like you, right around the bones, around the eyes, the cheekbones. He got that like you, because you got real skinny bones. And that's what, and a little bit.
Vic to the Veil said, "Do y'all think she printed the pictures of Shirley from her birthday and sent them to Nesto this year?" Not. It's Complicated said, "I'm still trying to figure out why she sent him a picture of."
I don't know, but it's like a mix. He look like it's between both of y'all. I don't even know what his mama look like, but I know he don't look that much like. He don't look strongly like you. One of your daughters do. One of your daughters looks strong like you. I know you think you got another one, but I don't. Is Dion in all your pictures on Instagram, or is the other one on there too?
Yeah, on there. Yeah, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But he looks stronger now, though. Yeah, he looks strong now.
Got that nice
right
hey.
But he ain't got the body though. His body, and we ain't got the same body though.
No, I saw that in the thing. He looked kind of round.
Yeah, he lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. Yeah.
See, my children was blessed with my body. Like my children was blessed with my body.
Now, that's why I don't understand where that came from. I don't know where.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. I believe that if she did not have the gastrointestinal issues that she has, I don't think that she would be as skinny as she is. I really don't.
That came from. I don't know where that came from.
Could it be from an uncle or aunt or somebody? Or sometimes they get a little bit of their mama too. A lot of my friend James, the one that's in the record company, when he gained weight, he got a fat ass like a woman. And I saw that when he was in New York, and I was walking behind him. I never knew it either. He was walking in front of me with his girlfriend, and I was like, wow, I did not know he had an ass like that. He had a fat ass, and I was like, oh, that's the worst. But you can't help it. I mean, you get your mama's ass, you got your mama's ass. Like, dude got his mama's ass, and I was like, oh, that's not cute. But then he lost all that weight, so you can't really see it now. But yeah, that's awful when a dude got a fat ass, and he ain't gay. You get me? Some gay boys like that shit. Because I know a couple boys that got their asses done.
Here goes her with her ignorantness.
Because they're gay. But if you straight and you got that kind of a butt, that's not good. That's not good. If you don't want nobody checking for your ass, because females aren't checking for asses. Checking front. They like nice chest, nice arms, nice shoulders, nice front. We don't really care about the back.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
checking for the back.
okay.
Although you do look good from the back. You look good
Okay,
from the
well,
front
thank you.
too.
You do too. Okay,
You look good on
you
top
do too.
too.
You do
You
too.
look
You
good
look
on
good. You
top.
got it all. You got all. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
You look good on top. You look real good on
Okay,
top.
okay.
Next time I'm gonna take a
Well,
picture. Remember this moment, please.
okay, that's
Hey, Southside Chi-Town. I don't think I spoke to you, and I saw you in here. Um, Excomplicated said, I believe Sonia stalked Shirley's Instagram as soon as she opened her legs to Nesto. I do too, and I think she is still stalking it.
all. That's all. That's
Just
all.
don't put your weight on me. What?
Well, you know what? I ain't got nothing else to say. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm gonna let you go ahead on keep on popping it. But it's good that you sound so energized today. I like that.
I know, right?
The last few
Today
days,
was an okay day. I had some babies. And
yeah,
I feel like if worst case scenario, if I gotta walk off, I walk off. But I'm trying to walk off with some money. So we're gonna try all outlets before we just flat out give up. And I'm damn sure not gonna let him take the keys without giving me some money. You know, he's thinking,
well,
you
you ain't gonna do
just
that.
gonna reimburse me. That's all I'm gonna do because you're the one that want to walk. I'm not about to buy you out. You want me out? Buy me out.
Yeah, I know you ain't gonna do that. I know that for a fact.
Now we're back to this business. Is somebody having to buy her out like we do with all of her businesses?
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'll sell the lease and give it to somebody else first. You can be mad all day long, but dude, that's on you. That's on me.
Yeah, I know you ain't gonna do that. Not at all.
Hell no. Nope. We need some startup money. I need to get me some RV park money. That's what I need. Aw, babe. No.
Here we go with the RV park.
What is that? They cut me off. I love him.
Wait a minute. What is going on? Wait a minute. It's going on. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all. Like when I listen to these calls, like it doesn't matter what device I'm on or which earbuds I have in, I can hear her from the right and him from the left. But like, did he hang up the phone? Did the phone cut off or did my earbud go out? Because I can't hear him now.
Thank you for using Global Telink.
This next call
they
was
cut her
made 4
off.
days later. Sonia tells Nesto about her business plans and how she wants to move to Georgia. They talk about the date she went on, and you will hear Sonia tell Nesto that she's never loved anyone like this before. Take a listen.
Hello. No, I'm happy.
Okay.
What you do all day? I know you do.
It's raining. It's raining.
I know. Sydney said it sucks. It's bad weather.
Yeah, it's raining.
He went to the concert yesterday, and she was like, "I hate going with black because you know how ratchet under 40 is. It's under 40, I guess. He's sitting on the end, but you know, everybody that wants to sit in that row got to walk by you to sit in that row. And the girl had like a stank attitude, and then trying to get loud with her the whole time, like trying to antagonize a fight. And then Sydney was like, "Don't just ignore her. Don't ignore her. Telling her friend, just ignore her. Don't feed into it." Because it's going to end up being something, just let her keep talking. And I was like, right. If she get in your face, then you knock her out. She's like, she's a real big bitch. Like, oh, for real. She was like, she was huge. And she was, fat and jealous. She said, she probably just fat and jealous or whatever. Never mind. You're not home, so it don't matter.
Why is everybody fat or jealous? Or like that comment she made on Tasha K's when she said, if I looked busted and I was all fat and looked busted, they wouldn't have anything to say. This, I don't care what size you are. In this situation, we would still have a lot to say.
Matter. Hey. You hear me, Tisha? Hello? Mm-hmm. Hey, you called. I know, but you're not here, so it don't matter. Oh. Okay. That's cool.
I'm in therapy.
All right, come.
Everything okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Bye. So I was talking to when you called me, I was talking to Vari, the one who supposed I did that $1 million deal over the weekend.
Yeah.
He thought it was me and my partner and him. That's why he was like, I don't want to do that deal. And I was like, let me call this dude and tell you. I said, no, it's just me. He was like, oh, that changes everything. It's just you? I'm like, yeah. I said, but my biggest issue is being a female down here. You know, I don't like the fact of how, you know, people, you know, disrespect females and how I got to, you know, struggle just to be.
She has some nerve saying that.
Heard or respected like in business, you know. He says, no, I understand, I know you. I said, yeah, so I don't want to have those like struggles. But he a younger dude. He probably about 40.
Oh, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you ready to do it with you?
Well, what I said was, right, I was talking to Sydney and I was like, man, fuck that restaurant. She was like, no. He was like, no. You know how much money that place is going to make? I was like, yeah, I'm like, I'm kind of exhausted, you know? I don't have all of that. I don't have all that fight in me like before. Like, that's not a lot of fight in me, but I'm kind of like, well, I got to do this with you, and then I got to deal with this shit with these people. I'm like, I just be like, I'm trying to just pick my battle and be like, do I really care to do this?
Hold on. Run that again.
Oops. She's got to help fight his cause. She doesn't, dealing with him is just more on her plate.
Run that shit again. Run it again.
I don't know. I don't think I want to be here.
Okay. That ain't what you said. What you said.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You're saying that you're trying to pick your battle. You're trying to do that.
I feel like it's two things. Okay, so first of all, it's an easy choice. I don't like Miami. I don't like the people. I don't really care for the city. It's okay, but it's all right, right? I'd rather be anywhere else than here. That's one problem. Two, I know if I get with Vari on this, that might be cool because I could trust Vari. I don't have to really be here like that. And he's real business minded. He's very, very business minded, and I could really fall back and just let him handle most of the shit because it's not like dealing with the two clowns I was dealing with. For real, because I was dealing with stupid.
I still want to know why he has never questioned what's happened to all these businesses, because we've heard of, I think, 3, since we've been in their business. We've heard of 3 businesses, but it never seems to come into fruition.
So stupid because Trav is, he don't even he's 42, 43, he still don't understand the power of credit, and I don't even understand that shit with him. So I'm like, my son know the power of credit.
Victor DeVille said, fast forward to 2024, she hates Atlanta. And you know what? I don't think she hates Atlanta. I think she hates the situation she's in Atlanta with all of his mess.
And he only 22. How do you not know it at 42? How do you not understand the power of credit? Credit's better than cash. And and then dealing with low. I'm like, I'm done. Because I already got text low.
Y'all think so? I mean, me personally, I like cash. What y'all think? Y'all think credit is better than cash? I'm just curious.
Last night, and I told his ass, your silence is volume. So you don't want to talk, that's fine. But me and you haven't spoken. And if you going about what Trav, and I put Trav on the text too. If you going about what Trav said, that's some he say, she say. There's no he say, she say in business. You gonna sit in my face and talk to me. Like you always say, he always tried to say, oh, I don't like talking on the phone, I like talking in person, but I can't tell. He's full of shit. I'm not emotional. I can't tell. Like all this shit he talking, I can't tell. He's just showing himself to be everything he said he's not. All right?
Right.
So I ain't got time to deal with no female acting gangsters and shit.
No, I thought she was still in Atlanta. I could be wrong. I thought she was still in Atlanta.
I'm gonna see what Vari, my friend is talking to Vari and find out where his head at, if he want to do anything, and then I'm gonna go sit with Pops probably tomorrow. I gotta do my hair. I just really didn't do my hair these last 2 days. It's just in a ponytail. So I'm gonna see, cause he's real cool with Mayweather, and
Oh,
Mayweather lives down here, huh?
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah. So Mayweather down here. He
for somebody with all these connections, she sure doesn't seem to accomplish much.
got a strip club in Vegas that
And she always knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody.
ain't really doing what he do. So I know he be open to something like this and the sports and stuff, because the sports right down the street, the Hard Rock. It's a no brainer. But again, we'll see. We'll see. We'll know by Wednesday what it is. We'll know by Friday. I'm gonna try this week, and if nothing comes of it, I ain't gonna really give a fuck.
So what does that mean?
I mean, I'm out. I mean, I'm gone. On to the next project. I'll think of something else.
Oh, you serious?
No worries. Huh?
I say you made your mind up.
Yeah, I really don't want to be here, but I mean, if I gotta be here, I'll be here. I know I don't have to be here like that once it opens, because my sisters are here and they can run it. I don't have to be here like that. But I don't know. I don't like Miami
She's such a businesswoman. Hey, I wonder why she never tells people she has a degree in business. I'm just curious.
people. I don't like Florida people. Cause when I went to Tampa, I was like, ugh, same vibe as Miami. That ungrown, I don't know. Could be the people. I don't know.
Dang.
I'm starting to hate people. I used to love people, and I'm starting to hate people.
Why are you starting to hate people?
Because they're trash.
Okay.
People are trash.
SC Tavern, with the way these cyber attacks and things is happening around the world today, you're absolutely right. You definitely need cash, and I'm gonna start doing that, keeping cash in the house, because you never know.
Trash now. They just really trash. You run across. I mean, across a couple cool people, but I don't know. I don't have. You older you get, the less patience you have.
Did you enjoy your Friday night date? Did you enjoy your date?
I did. Really nice. He's real cool. He's a really nice guy. From New York, I got to ask him. He's Puerto Rican.
Okay, what I'm saying though, what he Puerto Rican, what they got to do with it? I'm saying,
If I if someone asked me how was my date, how did I enjoy my date, I'm gonna go into whether I enjoyed it and what happened. The very first words out of my mouth is not gonna be, he's Puerto Rican.
did you enjoy yourself? I mean, y'all gonna see each other again, or y'all gonna stay in touch, or what's the deal?
He calls me all day, like every day. So, but what he told me was, which I'm not even emotionally available, so that part doesn't even matter. He told me he likes to be around his significant other all the time. I don't like to be smothered, and he's like one of them all in. He do everything together and da 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 da. I'm like, oh, that's not me. I don't really like that. I like to miss people, and I don't need you all up under me. Like, I don't like that, right? He called me. Now, he called me twice since I've been on the phone with you.
Oh,
so
damn.
Yeah, exactly. He said he don't like being alone. That's a problem.
Let me tell you why I know that's a lie. She has never once have we heard her get a call and her not say so and so's calling, or her not flat out answer the call or something. So she's lying. That man didn't call her.
No, I don't like that. I don't like it that I can't be alone. Because he's just now getting divorced. So I'm like, dude, don't be trying to boo me up and shit. That's crazy. Plus, I don't have mental room on my plate right now for nobody.
Oh, okay.
My plate is so full right now. Yes, you want to show Ernesto? Yeah, what? Because it's 4:30 and he was rushing me off the phone. It's so good.
See, look at that. Now you see how she just answered. What's that friend's name? That's probably her, Yvette. You see how she answered that? So there is no way that somebody has called her since she's been on the phone with him and she didn't stop to answer. And yes, Psycho Boney, you are right. She does constantly beg for him to call and gets upset if he misses a call or something.
Rushing me out the phone and it's 4:30. I had to just call back and ask that because I'm like, wait, she was rushing me off the phone. She on the phone. Okay, bye.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah, so he cool. He got a lot of money.
What?
He got a lot of money.
Oh, okay. Well,
he got some shit going for him. I'm just good. I mean.
Victor Lavelle says Nesto should have picked up on all these cues. This woman is loony. She doesn't stick around, backstabs everybody, and falls out of love quickly. Unstable financially, mentally, and spiritually. And since we're talking about fallings out and instability, can somebody please explain to me this thing with her and that and who was it, Madison, the cougar, the singer, that was her friend and is not, because she told all her business on the phone. I'm confused. When she interviewed her at Stiletto Boss Chick, she said she didn't know her. So I'm confused about like the timeline of their friendship.
I'm
Oops.
good. I like Nesto, so we'll see what happens.
What that got to do with what you're doing right now? What that got to do with that? What? I ain't going nowhere.
That's everything to do with it.
Okay, I said I ain't going nowhere. What that got to do?
Okay, but I still don't want to. I don't have a lot of time and energy, and I'm kind of like, plus, I'm good. He all right. So, he's fine.
What?
He okay. He just, okay, so you know how.
In Harmon, I agree with you. Those texts sound very, very needy. Hey, Shaby.
Okay, so how we were was great because it was like, we ain't trying to do nothing. You weren't coming all on strong, like trying to, be my boo type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like a very relaxed friendship. I vibe off of that. I don't like it when a guy just come all hard and just be like, I want to be with you. And I'm like, damn, it's only been a week. Like, I don't like that. So I got him and this other guy that just be like that, like tough. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? Ugh. So
okay,
I don't like that.
Okay.
But you don't know. The thing of it is, you don't know this soon in the game if you really gonna like a person like that. If they're gonna be what you want to be. It takes time, and I just rather that person just try to be with me as a friend.
Yes, I said. Nesto said, "Get that money."
and see if something grows out of the friendship. Not no, boot up type shit. I don't. I'm good. I think I got a pop belly.
What that got to do with you got going on?
Oh my God.
I'm very visual. I know Trisha's like, girl.
He got a pot belly. Okay.
I'm just very visual. I like what I like. If I'm not attracted to you, ain't nothing gonna jump off. I'm not gonna touch you. That's just what it is. I'm not gonna touch you.
Okay.
So that's just what it is. I have to be attracted. That's why I mainly date young guys, because they should be intact.
Here we
Younger
go.
guys, they be fun.
But their mind ain't intact though.
It's fine if you ain't trying to be serious with them. That's cool. I ain't trying to marry them.
Oh.
Just trying to have fun. That's all.
Okay, so are you gonna get married again one day, or are you just gonna solo bolo forever? Which one is it?
I don't think I'll ever be married again because I don't know. But I don't know. Why would I be married? I don't think about it.
I just asked you a question. That's all.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
I'm trying to figure out how somebody gonna be your everything and you don't want to be with them. I'm trying to keep
be with somebody and not be married to them. You could be with somebody forever.
But I just asked you, you're a woman.
Yeah. No, I don't think like that. You know why? Because the pressures of marriage is kind of different. I think once a lot of marriages don't last, but Like, you ever see how they be boyfriend and girlfriend for 10 years? As soon as they get married, they divorce 2 years later?
Yeah.
It's a lot of that because of all that pressure and all of the bullshit that come with that whole, well, you're my husband, well, you're my wife.
No, because it's just been my observation when that happens, those people were having problems before they got married. So I don't, I disagree with her.
All of the politics that come with marriage when it's like, no,
Criminal.
and then the pressure of how much money did we spend to get here? Like, the wedding was this and the ring was that. And da, 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 da.
That's true.
You know how much my wedding was when I got married that one time? My shit, I think she spent $500 and the ring was included. I think we spent $500. That's why I wasn't mad that the shit didn't last for 4 months. Because it was
Married one time, 4 months, and he had to practically harass her for a divorce.
another $500 spent. I said, you know what? If we last 5 years, then we'll spend some money on something, on a ring or whatever. But right now, all I need is a band, and it was just me, him, and the preacher, because he goes to church and likes Jesus. So we went to church and did it. So, but nobody from my family came. Nobody
She said he goes to church, he likes Jesus.
from his family came. You know, it was just real small. I'm not really that I'm not that romantic type chick. You know?
I can't tell.
I'm a freak.
Okay, we got that part.
Feminine. I'm very feminine. I can be very feminine to a man. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a freak. I can,
No, you're not. You have a lot of masculine energy. And her logic does not make sense. And you're right, succeeding too. It's like boyfriend, girlfriend, girl, boy. This lady communicates like she's 13, and she does.
I'm saying I could do everything I need to do to keep a man type shit. But I'm just not that. Oh, I need a dress, and I want a big wedding, and all my friends to come, and everybody, and all of that shit.
Okay, but that ain't how you be treating me though. You be treating me like I'm goddamn just that motherfucker that ain't nobody never seen before.
Oh, this man got a hold on me that I had never had before in my life. Oh my gosh, I got it bad. I got it really bad. I got it really bad.
Oh, okay.
Really.
Southside Shy said, "This bee is dumb."
But it's just it's a good thing, but it's fucked up. But I deal with it. It's whatever.
Well, you see something. That's what it is. You're definitely a visualized person. You got a great vision in front of you. So it's something that you see.
Well, okay, so like I told you, because ours was a slow thing. It was friendship with no pressure, and it just developed like naturally, type of thing. And then we talk all the time. I mean, you don't really talk like I talk. You know everything about me. I know some things about you, but you know everything about me.
Well, you know every damn thing about me now. It seems like you're lying like.
And why is that? Why does this man know everything about you, but you don't know everything about him?
Yeah, go ahead.
I read the record, cracking up like he's so bad.
Okay.
Bad as fuck too.
That's what
I'm a fuck in a day. I mean, everybody was bad in their 20s. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
People did shit. A lot of people didn't get caught doing it, but a lot of people did some bad shit in their 20s. So it is what it is. I was bad in my 20s. Bad. I stayed in the jail in my 20s. I stopped going to jail at 27.
Okay, that's
from 21 to.
Now, I could be wrong, but I believe when she was around 27 was when she was serving her jail time.
27, I was where's my engine? She got lucky.
Oh, oops, sorry.
she be home, bro. I was just whatever. I was just into a lot of shit, but I ain't hurt nobody. I said I didn't hurt people. I just was, making that money. I was a hustler. So anyway.
Okay. I'm just asking. That's all. I'm just.
So what I told you before, I feel like I'm totally addicted to you. I feel like you are my best friend, and I love you a lot. And it's weird because I've never loved anybody like this before. So it's a real
Salty Buzzer said, "Does it ever breathe?"
different feeling for me because I always keep a wall up. I always keep people at arm's length. And if they left me tomorrow, I would not feel nothing. I'd be like deuces. That's how it would be. I would just be like, bye, on to the next. And then I would end up with somebody like maybe 2 months later, somebody would get my number. And I'm okay, gotta always ring again. Like, it would just be like that. But I would never invest any wholeheartedly emotion because I never trust the situation. I always feel like they're going to do something and I don't need my feelings hurt. I never trusted anybody with my feelings. Let's say that.
Okay,
And
why
that's the people that I
why you trust me with your feelings then? Let me hear that part.
Yeah, let me hear that part.
It's the friendship of it all. That's what I'm saying. I was listening to that one guy. He was like, "You gotta be with your best friend." He was like, if your man is not your best friend to him and to you, he was like, the loyalty and all that other stuff is out the window. People think it's just love. He was like, no, it's more than love. You gotta be best friends. You gotta have.
Southside Shy Town. You don't know how many times I sometimes have to bite my tongue to not say what I really want to say.
Almost everything in common as friends. Because he said men won't cheat on their barbers, but they cheat on their girlfriend. And I said, that is so fucking true. But it's not like that. Or they'll feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Your client are going
Succeeding to, that's what, to me, when you meet somebody and you start dating, those are the kinds of things you find out. Do you like popcorn or chocolate? But I mean, it's like the basics. You start with the basics, but it's like she still, it's been all this time and she still doesn't know his basics.
somebody else's chair and he'll look at you like, I'm sorry, you know?
Yeah.
You get me? And he's like, what's up with that loyalty? But they get caught with fucking in the bed at their house and they like, oh, come on, girl. They wouldn't feel no type of way, but they feel more pressed about the barber and the chair instead of fucking their girl's best friend. So he was like, it's that relationship. You got to have that same relationship with the man that he feels that he has with his barber or his boy. And I was like, yeah, I listen to men. That's how I learn. I always just listen to.
Can somebody please tell me if they've heard this logic before?
Travis always tell me some insightful stuff too, of how men think, and no, it's not that. It's just we be doing stupid shit and da 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 da. Like I always try to get the insight from the guys' perspective, because men think nothing like women at all.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right then.
What's on your mind?
I got your
How do you
pictures
feel?
today. I feel better today. I got your pictures today. The best one I like is the one with the snake dress, the snake shirt on. Before you got your goddamn hanky.
The snake shirt. Does he mean perhaps snakeskin or leopard or something another like that?
Mike. Yeah. Yeah, but you don't know, so I don't be trying to figure out why she don't send me no nude because she don't like herself or something. She just stuck on.
Oh, you making sure some body shop? Ah, I got some cute underwear.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't understand what's going on with her. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you wanted sexy. I'll get some sexy pictures for you. I can do that.
Yeah, because you are that. That's why Put Your Country want to he want to holler at you.
I can do that. I can do sexy. She can do sexy.
Okay.
She can do sexy. Give me a couple days. I gotta do.
Yep, Shay B, that note. Will you be my boyfriend? Please check yes or no. It's Complicated says she sounds 12 and he reads pictures. This is an elementary school relationship.
My hair. I gotta do my hair. I'm gonna put them back up. I took the braids out. I gotta put them. You like the braids?
Oh, I love the braids. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's in the ponytail right now. I gotta put them in. Me and Trisha gonna do them like in 2 days. I try we can just put the braids back in my hair.
Okay. Now you're right. I'm supposed to be out here. The guy he's going to court today at 4 o'clock, so they might drop it, try to let him go, but he stayed in here for 2 years though.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to do that. We ain't trying to do 2 more months. That's some bullshit.
But I just need him to get me a bond. Let him tell you what. You know what?
Yeah. I told him he could be I told him, this is what I have to do. I have to tell people they have to be co-counsel, because you can have as many lawyers as you want. So they keep everybody saying, "Oh, I just don't."
And you have to pay for those lawyers that you have. Remember, I don't know if this was a call the other day or what, where she was saying that, the lawyer, his attorney needs to go to court every time, like, say, for example, Erica went to court, or every time, if he has any other co-defendants goes to court. Does she realize that that costs money too? And he can't figure out what all the previous lawyers did with the money that was paid. They did work.
Don't do bonds. That's fine. You can be co-counsel. You can get on all the cases, but we need to get the bonds first. So how much you work on the bonds? You get me? You can always fire them later. So you can be like, how much to get them out on these bonds first, and then you can work with other attorneys, because that may be what you need to put somebody on stupid ass because he sucks, and he didn't call me back today either. Like, I don't get that. Is he calling Shirley?
No, I talked to her yesterday.
So
Yeah, it's the same thing. She's like, "What's going on with her train?" Because she hollering about a car and all this, and she terrifies that shit. So some people have phobic of a lot of shit. So I've been dealing with that shit for 9 years.
Shelter.
Yeah. So
Some people have phobic about a lot of shit, and he's been dealing with that for 9 years. Um, what's wrong with this lady wanting to have her own car to drive to her job that she's taking her money from to pay your attorneys for the crimes you committed?
I don't get it, but yeah, I get it.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, what I'm saying is, I'm good what I got. You just keep being you. You change, I'm be mad as a motherfucker.
This is not right. I don't do that type. My thing is, it's just how I was raised. My daddy raised us to be just, if you got to do it, do it. You get me? Like, if I got to change the tire, I'm gonna go out there and change the tire. If I got to change the locks, I'm gonna change the locks. If I got to go paint the room, I'm gonna paint the room. If I got to put on heels, I'm gonna put the heels on. So I can do what I need to do without waiting for somebody to come do it.
Right. I'm the same
I don't
way.
believe in that. Yeah, I don't believe in that. Oh, I gotta know. I know how to do that. What? Yeah, I know how to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My dad told me do that shit or learn or feel.
I don't know how to change a tire, never learned how to change a tire, not interested in learning how to change a tire. If I have a flat tire and there is no man in my presence to fix it, then I'm going to call the people, the AAA people or whoever, to come fix my tire. But I am never had the desire to learn how to change a tire.
Figure that out, do it. So it's just, I mean, it's cool, but I kind of get conflicted because sometimes they be like, oh, well, guys like a woman to make them be a man or whatever. I forget there's some things a man could be a man at.
Succeeding to said it best. He calls it phobia. We call it standards.
A dude could be a dude at. Like, I'm saying, open a jar. I'm not the strongest person now. Sure, I can't open a lot of jars. I'm small, so my strength is what it is. But little stuff that I don't need strength for, I can do. I wash my car. I go outside. I always wash my car. Every since from the BMW to the Audi to the Mustang, I wash my car, my hands.
I have never had the desire to wash my car, and I never washed my car. And we going back because I got my first car when I was 16. Car wash or go to, how the schools have the little car washes and stuff, fundraisers. I've never stood outside and washed any of my cars my entire life.
I'll sometimes take it to the car wash, but most of the time I'll go out there and wash my own car and clean it and detail it myself.
Because you know how
because and I'm not that lazy, and I I just feel like if it need to be done, I'm gonna do it. But if I got a man and he don't want to do it, I'm gonna not like him. That's how I look at it. Because I feel like if I'm with you,
that has nothing to do with being lazy. It has a lot to do with no desire. And I have no desire to wash my own car, change my tire. And if I could get away with not pumping, let me tell you something. My mother, I found out she had a handicap sticker. I did not know if you pull up to the gas station and you have a handicap sticker, they have to pump your gas. And I never knew that. So if I can get out of pumping gas, I wouldn't do that either. But I do know how.
Really take my car and detail it and put gas in it. And my ex never did that shit. And he used to actually tell me when I'm outside washing the car, can I wash his shit? And I just look at him like, exactly. And I used to look at him like, I like you less. I really like you less. But I wasn't fucking him, so I didn't even care. You know? So it didn't matter to me. I was just like, you know what? Your day's a fucking number, dude. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, for real? He was like, yeah, can you wash my... No, I'm not washing you. You're supposed to be out here washing the car, or at least washing it with me. Like, you sitting up in the house, and I'm out here washing the car. That's cool. Because when I go to the car wash, any dude that steps to me want to help me, oh, he about to help me. And that's just what I do. I go to the car wash and let every man in that bitch help me.
Damn.
Yeah, and I told him, I was like, you lack.
I'm not one for cutting grass. And let me tell you, when I was a little girl, and when I say little girl, I mean like 11, 12 years old. My father was going to give me the job of cutting the grass. And we had a very big yard. But before, he did that, he went out and bought a riding lawnmower. So I've never pushed a lawnmower.
But they don't understand when you do, and if I tell you something, like I'm telling him, you're supposed to be the one to do this. And you're not doing it, that's me liking you less. Because that's one little stupid thing. The house is clean, the food is cooked, your clothes are washed. Can you wash the goddamn car? You want me to wash the car, wash the clothes, clean the house, cook the food, pay my bills, all of that shit. Why am I with you? We don't do shit. We ain't fucking. Why am I with you? So I was like, you know what? I'd rather be by my damn self and do everything. Pay all my bills, wash my own goddamn car, wash my own damn clothes, all of that. I'd rather just do me. I'm for real. I'm for real. I don't have a problem, looking out and doing, like, I give gifts for birthdays. I'm a really good, like, gift giver. I love a spoiler guy. I ain't do that to you because you're a woman. But when guys are like, in a couple like thing with me.
Succeeding to said Sonia is lazy, always in bed. She can't even be awake to watch his Zoom court. Judge Manning does Zoom court in the evening, and she could not even be awake to watch Zoom court.
I do all of that shit because I think guys like to be treated.
And you're right. I noticed that too, Succeeding too. She switched her lie. Miss, I do everything and lets any stranger help her at the car wash.
Nice or gifted like a woman. It's not a woman thing. I think it's a person thing, a human thing. I just feel like, make them feel special. You make a man feel special. That's just what it is because they're human.
Oh, so now you saying you out of there this week, huh? I mean, well, not this week, but
no, next Saturday I'm coming there.
No,
so I figured
you're talking about you leaving. You talking about you.
Oh, if it don't go like I want it to go, I'm out. Fuck yeah, I'm out of here.
Look, I for some reason I have like this low key crush on Rick Ross, so I'll be watching his stuff sometime, and he has what's his name? Not George Foreman. Is it the guy that whose ear Mike Tyson bit? I can't think of his name. He bought his house, and he said it's in Atlanta, and I don't know if y'all have ever seen it before. But he said he cut that grass out there. He said it took him 9 hours. Can y'all imagine Rick Ross taking 9 hours cutting some grass?
Hell yeah. I don't know what I want to do next. I know I want to do the van thing. But I know I gotta do Georgia at least until your situation is straight. I can't be too far from Georgia because I gotta figure out what your shit's gonna be like. Which is not a problem because all my kids are gonna be there. So, because my son is moving in next month.
Making plans with inmates.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you mean? Yeah. I was thinking about that today. I was like, I gotta go to Georgia to. You have 1 minute remaining.
You got to Georgia. What? You got to go to Georgia. What?
I gotta make sure you straight.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, well, I sure appreciate it. I sure appreciate it.
I'm so thinking that. I'm so thinking. Call me tonight. I'm about to
Right. Okay.
I'm about to go file this shit. You gotta hang up before she hang up. Oh my God. I got 30 seconds.
Okay. Well, I love you. So thank you. Appreciate
Say,
it. Yeah. Thanks for
remember when
loving.
I text
She wants him to stay on that phone until Global Tail Link cuts them off.
you and you respond to my text?
Hey, that text was. Thanks so much. And I looked at the text and damn, she already on her shit. And I do apologize. I love you forever. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. You on your shit now. All right, Rocky Launcher. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'll take it.
Don't be so hard on the Mexicano. He might get something for you. You never know. Yeah.
Okay. Wait a minute. Mexicano. And you know what's sad? Now she said he was Puerto Rican, but you know what's sad? This man really does not know the difference between a Puerto Rican and a Mexican. He honestly does not know that. Because it was a call one time where he said something, and I'm like, is this he doesn't know.
Oh, you're so silly.
Yeah. Mexicano might have some fight.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Thank you,
Thank
lady.
you for watching. Please like, subscribe,
Now,
and turn notifications.
I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I have. Oh, did I make all my things disappear? Yes, I did. I have. Another call that I have. I don't know if I want to do the Lamont call. I downloaded the Lamont call and I downloaded a visit. We'll do the Lamont call. And it's not actually a Lamont call. It's actually the two of them complaining about Lamont. And Rick Ross, he's cool to me. I don't know. It's just something. It's something about that man. Something laid back. Just I don't know. I don't know what it is about that man. Oh, let me get this one here. Where is it at? Where is it? I don't see it. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess we're gonna do this visit because apparently maybe I didn't download it. So we're gonna get into this visit where they're gonna sue YouTube and become rich.
How you doing today? I can't hear you. Hold on. I'm turning it up. Good. You can talk to. Go ahead.
I said, what happened?
When?
You ain't call nobody yesterday.
Man, I went and got a shower.
Worldwide collaborations. Do y'all see like where those two parts are in front? Do y'all think she's putting down? Are those supposed to be baby hairs that she's doing? I mean, we talk about the edges and stuff, but is she like putting down baby hairs? Because it kind of sort of looks like that.
Oh. I seen you, and boy, I stayed there for about an hour, and it was over. I didn't wake up till like 11 o'clock. Sorry about that. It was a wonderful thing seeing you yesterday.
Your brother called me yesterday, worried about you.
What are they worried about? I ain't out.
I know, that's what he's worried about. They got a class action lawsuit going for Harris County, which is Houston, for the inhumane treatment in the county jail and how these people coming up dead and how these COs just keep, just all the whole condition. And he said, just like I said, everybody that's in there for the most part, other than people that's sentenced and waiting to go to the act.
Shay says toothbrush kiss curls. Hey, obsessed with the mess. And here comes the RN in the chat. Hey, Sanders. And The handsome native tribe is in the building.
Actual prison are innocent and still until considered guilty, and still you can't treat a guilty person like an animal, even if everybody in that bitch was guilty. So they doing a class action lawsuit against the whole fucking county jail, and they investigating COs and all kind of shit.
And where is this at?
This is in Houston.
Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talking about Houston, Texas? This is Georgia.
No, that's not what I'm saying is.
That gets me every time. um, Native tribe, I heard that you was stalking Southside Chi-Town. You following her all over
Okay,
YouTube.
I like your glasses on you.
They did a whole news conference. So what I'm saying is they're putting light to certain things where people aren't getting away. Oh, so they look bony.
You look bony. But pull it back. Let me see. I can't tell. I can't. You got to sit back.
What in the ADHD hell be going on with her? I mean, just never stay on task or topic.
Sit back like that. Yeah. Okay.
So anyway, put it back today.
Okay, go ahead. I'll listen. It must not.
No. So what I'm saying is,
you got some heebie-jeebies going on. What's going on? I like them glasses on you, motherfucker. I like them glasses on you.
I figured I'd see.
It's the fact that this man can't even say heebie-jeebies. Let me tell you something. I wish a man who supposedly is in love with me would refer to me as a motherfucker. I just wish. I wish you would.
See today.
Yeah.
Anyway, your crazy ass. Yeah. So, no, I'm just saying I'm about to get some stirred up. We're about to do some. I'm about to see if I can get as many people to say something. You know, who's been in and out of Fulton County and Cobb County Jail. Class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's
okay.
money.
Okay, I understand. I got you. Okay, so that's what he's talking about right now.
Oh, that's a referral. Look, all of that's a referral. The many cases you refer, more money you get paid on the case. So you get anybody that's been. I gotta find out what the statute is.
I hope she understands that the lawyers get paid. Just because you take somebody to the lawyer's office doesn't mean you get a percentage. And listen carefully, because she just said it, and she'll say it 2 or 3 more times. Instead of saying statute, she says statue. And I just don't understand how a person of law doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know it's within the last 2 years. Even current ones, it's in there too. You know.
Did you see the article when I tell you about that guy got stabbed by the police? The police told on him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
All of that. Okay. So what this one guy got up there today? Oh, I saw it today, this morning. He was saying how he's a barber. He got caught with a gun because they be robbing and stuff. So he wanted to protect himself, but it wasn't licensed. It wasn't like he was a felon. So he caught a case, and then one of the COs.
He's a barber and he has money. He wants to carry a gun. It's not licensed. We get right here this, oh, woe is me tell. Native tribe, how his voice need moisturizer?
had an issue with him, so they threw him in a floor with a bunch of murderers. So the murderers ended up beating his ass, breaking his his shoulder, his rib, and he ended up being hospitalized after that, right? And then they're gonna pull him out afterward.
Wait a minute. I know that they separate you. Like, I know that people with the child crimes and stuff like that are separated. I know they separate the trans people. But what is she talking about when he went to jail? He was in there with murderers. You're in there with everybody. I don't understand that.
It was just a whole bunch of shit. He got a lawsuit too because he was standing there with him. I see your beard. Your glasses up there.
Oh yeah, God, dog, I knew it was something missing. Yeah.
Oh, he's so old. He's so old.
Oh yeah.
See, he can't
Okay,
see.
go ahead. I'm listening.
I was just crazy. Like the
Damn, I
treatment
like
and
them glasses. Them glasses is hot on you.
I was really like me seeing.
Yeah, they 1,000. They bossy.
So
Okay, go
anyway,
ahead. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So your brother said yesterday he was wondering why you didn't call your people.
I did call. What you talking about?
I guess whatever. One day he called. She ain't heard from you.
That probably was last Tuesday. I told him that. That's the last time I talked to him. Both of y'all together. It was Tuesday. Yeah, and then I called the other day. They were busy doing something, so I can't trip on all that shit. When I'm busy, I get back with you. Yeah, I mean that's just how we roll. Shit, ain't nobody trying to be tracking motherfucker down and all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I ain't got to do all that. They done told me what it is. So when things set, they get me. If not, I got Plan B.
This is what he said. This is what his whole end game was. He was like, I said, he'll call. I said, I told him to call every day, to keep in touch and this, that, and the other. And he was like, man, that's his. So I guess that's why he's just figuring,
He think he know what he talking about, but he don't know.
I didn't say anything to that comment. I just listened to him and I'm just like, okay. I mean, if that's what you feel, I said, he does know what he needs to do. So.
See, look at that. She can't even look him in his eye while she's talking about Lamont. She can't. The bold and the beautiful is in the building.
And what he should do. We can't make him do anything he don't want to do.
Well, see, here's the thing with me. I am that. I am that. That's the part he keep missing. I am.
In case y'all didn't know, he is that.
I'm that. You understand that? I am that.
Yeah, that's what he.
Huh? What'd you say?
He was trying to put emphasis on that, but
But I am that. I mean, I am that. That's the part they don't get. That part.
Bounce. I mean,
Well, here's the thing. I'm listening to you because you're a woman. That's all. Let's get that straight. I'm listening to your input because you're a woman. I'm not listening to no man input on those certain things. It makes no sense to me. I hear you talking, but what I'm telling you,
Advice is advice. I don't care whether it comes from a male or a female.
I know what's going on. Yeah, I can't fight with certain things. You got to let them roll on their own. Right now is that when it's time to buckle down, they know what to do. Yeah. And if not, guess what? I'll tell you what it is on the other end. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to be tough. It's complicated. It's not to be complicated.
It's a very complicated situation.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because it goes back to what you say. I don't leave them; they always leave.
Okay, Southside Chi-Town. Shirley told him how much he was.
Me, right?
Okay, what'd I say?
I don't leave them; they leave me.
Well, here's the thing. They leave me, but here's the thing.
What that means to me is
what?
It means you're still all in. They just checked out. That's what that means.
But when they check out, if you look at futuristic, the future, when they check out, they lose every time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Every motherfucking time.
Shirley looks like she's winning to me. She was chilling and giving us fashion shows and things for her birthday. So she seems to be the one that's winning. This man is delusional in my Andrew Caldwell voice.
Yeah. It's just like a rabbit. What do you call that? That energized bunny? Keep going. Yeah, I keeps going, That's why I need my magazines. I don't need to focus on that other stuff.
You were supposed to call me last night and tell me what books you wanted, so I could go to the bookstore.
So you're riding today? What you riding in today? The new boy?
The Tesla. I'm in her Tesla.
Oh, you ain't seen your son car yet?
He picked me up yesterday. He was right outside as soon as I left. He was
Oh,
outside waiting
okay.
on me.
Did you drive? I know you had to drive it.
No,
I
I
know
didn't
you had to
drive
get
it.
your foot
I
in that
didn't
thing.
drive. I didn't drive it, but we did go to it's a very nice first car for a young man that's 22.
Okay.
And so when he got home last night, I cut his hair because his hair, he ain't been to the barber shop and he had to get up and go to work this morning. So I cut his hair, shaped it, faded it up, gave him a nice haircut.
Your man, no, I'm sorry. Your son is not your man.
And he went to work looking cute today.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's wonderful. I likes that. You keeping
Gotta
it
start
moving.
dating a little, but I told him just, watch out for crazy exes. Jealousy, envious type people. Make sure she ain't crazy and make sure she ain't got nobody crazy in the background.
No, that's true.
A lot of crazy ass dudes out here.
Shit, they crazy everywhere. Shit, is anything walking right now crazy. Yeah, I like some glasses. Them glasses is hot. That makes my day. Yeah, them fly right there.
Well, apparently it doesn't take much to make his day.
Yeah. So he called you to tell you that. Okay. He's still concerned about that. I don't know. What's he concerned about?
The angle I get from it is, which I would say to that, if I was your brother, I would say, we ain't gonna worry about that. I got you. We'll do something together when you get out. And we'll,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, you need to do whatever you need to do to be on that. You know what I'm saying? Because
right.
Okay, if it's out, it's out. If it's over, it's over. We gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit out here we could do together.
Right.
That's what I would be thinking.
It's a whole lot
So
of
I'm
shit out here.
thinking his whole mentality is he don't want the burden.
Well, first of all, he don't need the burden because his burden ain't my burden.
You're not his burden.
For that.
That's what you want to say, right? Right. So he keep, and I kind of thought that's what he was
Baby Bop and Barney
getting at all the while. Because I'm sitting here like, but I don't know him to know until he said yesterday this is what he was worried about, and I was like, I ain't got nothing to say to that. That's you and his conversation.
Well, he should have had everything set up so we can have a conversation, correct? Okay, then. So he don't have to go through you to tell you what he need to tell me because that don't make no sense to me anyway.
He didn't say it to tell you. He was just talking about it. He didn't say relate a message. He just was saying, man, that's, and he needed, because that's his, and I was just like, okay.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about anything.
I don't understand these conversations that these women have with their significant others' friends. I mean, like, why so much communication? He's not giving her money to put on his books. He's not even hardly communicating with them. Why does her and Lamont need so much communication?
Only thing I'm just concerned about is just when it's time for me to go. Other than that, I'm not worried at all.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah, I know.
I said, you okay?
Yeah. Oh, I know I'm okay. I don't put enough seeds in. Man, some folks can't even get out here with $500. $500.
That's why they need to do away with it. They need to do away with bond. That shit is crazy. Unless it's something serious where you're looking at 10 years plus, the people need to just get out.
Yeah.
They need to change all of that.
Let me see something. Shirley class action law. Okay, I was. What is the date? Okay, February 2023. I mean, because he's talking like he's getting ready to get out soon. I was just curious.
So here's the thing. You get on the phone and tell me what I should not worry about, and I got people love me. Or you shouldn't be telling me the other shit. That makes no sense to me, right? Okay then.
My thing is, right, it's like call, and if it's there, it's there. If it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah, but here's another
And
thing.
don't
One
worry
thing I
about
do
it.
say. One thing I will say. You put the thing in the perspective. If it was a child, they'll do anything. If there was a child, they'll do anything. So get what? I'm the child. So if I'm not the child, check it out. Well, my player partner, check it out. My player partner said? My player partner said that them folk like to stay who they are. They don't want to mix the business up. They don't
Is he saying prayer partner or player partner?
like what they got going on because of a certain reason. You're a woman. I'm listening. You catch what I'm saying now? So all the other stuff, I don't pay that shit no attention. I got a message. You know the message I got? I hear him talking, but I also say, when my other partner called, I say, man, you gonna get that truck, man. He said, no, I'm good. He said, yeah. Then he gave me the small 2 word. I went with them to get the tent windows done. What that tell me? What it tell me? Shit's still in order. Am I right? Because
Oh,
if it went in
really?
order, they want to call them to get them to do that. You want to know why? Because it
She don't
ain't
know nobody
nobody.
else to call on that level. That's what that is.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't mean too much. It could mean, it could not mean. It could be that's just her go-to for that. Because
No,
nobody in her circle know how to do that.
listen, man. You know, let me show you the circle. Look, you see the circle? Look. Let me get it like this here.
You know what? This Negro right here. Mm.
That's the circle.
He's trying to make it seem like Shirley, she just ain't got nothing. She ain't got no circle. She ain't got no nothing. I bet you if she was somewhere in jail, as if she would ever be, I bet you she got somebody who can get her out.
Okay. Yeah,
In
how
your
I'm gonna do?
eyes. In her eyes, her circle is
No, it's not.
they
No, it's
just
not. No. I'm gonna say it one more
if they
time.
and listen, if they at the house, they part of the circle because you don't let anybody just come to your house.
I'm gonna say it like this here.
That's it.
Yeah. So what I'm finna say is it's lonely when you're up here now. It's lonely when you're down here too. But when you're right here, you got little bullshitters. So you up here now. So it's lonely up here, ain't it?
No, I'm good. I got kids.
This man really thinks too much of himself. He really, really does. For real, for real.
Oh, okay then.
I ain't
You
never
got
lonely. I got
kids. You got
children.
kids, but
I ain't
guess
never
what?
lonely.
Yeah, you got kids, but here's the thing. You just sit
They
here
don't
and
want to be
said,
bothered.
there you go. So that make you feel like that. Don't it make you feel okay, so
You know what? They be all
okay,
right. They'll call me when they need me. That's how they go. They doing
okay.
them.
I done been through that. I just went through that last matter of fact, today I was sitting in my house, goddamn looking at the Super Bowl. So get what? I'm not worried about shit. You're here today. I'm not worrying about shit. There's some folk would love to have a pretty face looking at them today on a Sunday morning. They would love that. But no, they got to go in the shower and fucking jack off on a fake ass picture that they ain't never see. This
Throw up emojis, please.
person in their life. I ain't got them problems. Thank
No,
you.
you got prosecutor police problem.
Yeah, that's the problems I got. I got some serious problems that I got to sit here and delegate in my head and continue looking crazy as a motherfucker until I get straightened out.
Today.
I don't see where that come from. Maybe you just got some.
Look, do this. Yeah, look good.
Look good.
Yeah, you got good gray hair.
Oh, it's just because I watched it last night. That's all. But anyway, I don't want to waste my precious time on this phone looking at something I miss. So
Y'all think he washed it with shampoo or with soap? Hello, cool weather farmer.
good. Next. Yeah, next. What you got on today?
I got a turtleneck on and
In Harmon is still here with us, not saying nothing.
some jeans, tight jeans,
Oh,
high
okay.
waisted jeans.
It must not be cold out there.
I
Oh,
got my
okay.
jacket.
Wait, no, you did not succeed in two. Andrea Kelly. Oh my goodness. And I can see it.
Okay,
I
you
got a
find out.
vest.
Oh,
I got
so
a
you find. Oh, you got a vest. Okay. So you find out. Oh, they still ain't caught Buddy yet.
who?
The
Your
one
boy?
that shot. Yeah, the one that shot Alex's brother at the club.
No. Catch him. Nope. I heard they selling all the clubs.
Oh, they selling all of them.
Hmm. They look even, don't they?
Yeah.
Selling all the
Yeah.
clubs. Yeah, they selling all the clubs.
Oh,
I guess Alex just want to get out the business period, but definitely they not gonna open up Republic. I don't know what else
oh,
they do for money.
oh,
They
you
might
know
want to
their
go
own
into real
parking lot.
estate.
Might do.
Hmm?
Might do. I mean, ain't no
She just be talking like about these people like she has personal relationships with them.
telling.
Real estate
Oops. Oops. Oops.
crazy too, because they killing landlords. This shit is crazy out here. This one chick
What you
killed her
mean?
landlord.
Oh,
They
you talking
killing
about?
landlord.
Ain't
Anytime you
about
go to
one
these,
did it. Just one did it. It just was one. That's one black girl.
I done heard of 3 stories of them killing the landlord.
For real?
Yes, they kill landlords. Fuck that shit. These motherfuckers is crazy. Any type of people interaction, you gonna have some violence. Whether it's a car accident, you scratched my car, just any type of conversation that you gotta have with a person, you gotta just really worry about them killing you. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obsessed with the mess. I hope that they get her for mail fraud for sending that stuff, her pictures through legal mail. And more so, not just for the fact that it's illegal, but the other inmates don't have that option. So why should she be able to do that? That's not fair. Yep, I did that thing again. Okay, here we go.
But what I'm finna say, I'm not worried about that. On the other end, I'm not worried about that. Don't you
No.
worry about it. No, I need you to stay focused on what you coming to do.
I want you to stay focused on my case. Well, cool weather farmer, I appreciate you. She said I was scrolling through looking for a live to listen to while I fall asleep. Glad I found your live. I am glad you found my live too.
It's your business. That's all. Stay focused
I
on
already
that.
know. I'm about to get a class action going. I'm about to recruit some clients, and then I'm gonna just get for real, because it's
No, I
for
believe you.
real. You get a percentage. Shit, you know how much money that is?
Yeah, I do know.
Trying to go $100 million. I need 10% of
Well,
100 million.
see. Let me make you laugh. Let me make you laugh. He brought something to the table last night, but he ain't gonna follow through. You are. He telling that to tell you. You know.
The queen of don't follow through herself. This is who he's saying this to.
You're gonna follow through. He's not gonna follow through. He's gonna talk about it. I love my brother to death, but certain people just be. That's all. You know what I call. What you say? Procrastinate.
Procrastinate.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm saying.
Did he say procrastinate? Good night. I said what I said. Thank you for being here. You have a good night, and I hope you feel better.
To you is, I'm in here with this. I see it every day, so I don't
That's
have
what I was
to.
telling him yesterday. Oh, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. I said, you saying that, you not there. I said, it's a
No.
whole different. It's a whole different feeling when you a certain age and you didn't do it and you sitting. A month is a problem. 2 months is a problem. 3 months is a problem. Oh, like we going on 8 months. It's a big problem right now. I was
That's a
like,
big problem.
and saying it so casually and thinking, oh, no. I'm like, you don't know.
Native Tribe, you are absolutely right. She is the most I'm gonna do something heifer, but it's always Monday. I'm gonna do it Monday. I'm gonna do it when I get home. I'm gonna call later. It's always
No, with the savages out here, it's worse than there.
Yeah,
That you got to be in
absolutely.
close contact with and worry about your safety and worry about, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of shit, the food, the conditions, the fact that I'm even in here and they trying to act like I can't get a bond,
And the
making me
killing
out to be
part
some
is,
type of monster that I'm not.
Right,
Lies on
right.
top of lies on top of lies. Courtrooms are public, so when y'all put shit out there, people take a certain belief when police and prosecutors say certain things about people. So when you do defamation and you
Now she wants to call with these people who get paid to present their case in court. She wants to call that defamation.
this type of person doing defamation, then you get on the news and shout it out loud and try to say that, and 80% of people believe what come out the police mouth still. Sad but
They do.
true.
They do.
And so you sitting here saying all of this stuff and making me out to be this type of person, you killing what I'm doing today and what I could do in the future. Because some people
Guilty.
still be like, oh, well, he must have did it. They wouldn't have said it if he didn't do it. That's just how people think.
That's how they think. That
Unless
is
you
how
go
they
through
think.
it, if you don't go through it directly or indirectly by a direct loved one, you don't know. You don't know. And a lot of people they mess with is garbage people. So of course, garbage people they already know ain't gonna scuff a fuss because they living day to day, drinking and getting high. So they not worried about them. It's the ones they fuck up that do know something.
I honestly don't believe that the average person is sitting up smoking, getting high, and doing nothing in life. I really don't believe that.
You know,
I'm
that's
gonna
why they
put
don't.
you on and make you laugh to the other game. Uh, do you hear your other son? Do you hear your other son talking shit? Like my brother talking shit? No, you don't.
Native Tribe, are you on Instagram? I think I found you on Instagram. Look, here I go with my little public service announcements. Let me know if you're on Instagram because I think I found you on there.
Even as hard as he come off, or you know what I'm saying, or what he tried, it's still a lot emotionally to deal with.
Right,
And you're
right.
not where you want to be in life, so you fighting that, and you got all these other issues going on. That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a
That's a
lot of
lot.
lot of shit. But he ain't now said one negative thing about the other folks. He said he was just with them folks.
He
You
don't.
got what
He
I'm
don't. I
saying?
think he don't. He don't get too involved. I get that from him.
He get enough. He knows enough. And
Wait a minute. Y'all know this is when Lamont took, I think, Shirley and Debbie out to drink for drinks and dinner. I think didn't they spend 2 days together or something? Nesto did not like that.
that one thing I do, those two involve a lot together. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That person respects that person. That's what I'm trying to say. The older one
Oh yeah.
respects the younger one. You got what I'm saying now? Yeah. So that's what it is. I don't really worry about when people they don't that things seem like it ain't going their way, they get emotional. They will start talking to everybody and start running their mouth. You know how it go. But sometimes you can't let that bother you. You got to see I go by the actions. Actions is everything.
It is very much so mind burgling, obsessed with the mess.
All that
Oh
his
yeah.
shit
Show
shit
be the
ain't nothing.
tail.
Show be the motherfucking tail.
Show be the
So
tail.
guess what you did? You came here and brought me some more delight information. And guess what? That's more for me. Somebody's finally listening to what I'm saying. You got what I'm saying now?
I always listen to what you say.
Yes, listen what I'm saying. So I'm not worried at all. Shit. I'm not. 'Cause guess what? I am a borderline somebody. I have some kind of voice.
You somebody regardless. On
You
your
know what I
own.
mean.
Everybody's somebody. No, you somebody.
Yeah, I know that, that's
You're
what I'm
not an
saying.
addict. You're
So
not an alcoholic. You
no,
know
I ain't got none of that going on.
what you did in your past is your past. It's so many people out here that been to jail. This one guy's a news commentator, and that's all he's talking about, the injustice, that other. And the first thing he shows is his mugshot. How when he was in his 20s, he stayed in and out of jail. He a totally different dude today. Totally, he's same age as you and I. Totally different dude. Totally different dude. Like y'all know it's a.
Look, how come only certain people can be reformed and change their life around in her eyes? Like it can't be like if it's a woman, she can't be reformed and change her life around. But if it's a man, he definitely can in her eyes.
A lot of people in their 20s that be fucking up. And then we grow up and we grow out of that. But y'all still want to hold us accountable or treat us like, oh, well, 15 years ago or 30 years ago. Okay, yeah, 30 years ago I was bad, but I'm not that person. Just like they not the same person they were in college when they was drinking and fucking and all that type of shit. They did shit they did shit they wouldn't do today in their 20s.
That's true. That's true.
It might not be deemed illegal, but still did some shit you wouldn't do that you frown upon. Like, damn, I can't believe I did that. But I did that. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's true. Today you cut me off on a camera shot because not today though. I was gonna give me at least 1 minute. Hey, you like keeping them birds up in the air, don't you? You can let them fly.
Oh my God, body shot.
I was just talking shit. Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah. So what's your day looking like today?
I'm about to go back in the house and get this thing going. I'm about to. I got my computer with me, so I'm about to run a little post and get some people.
So she thinks she's really gonna sit up and post a post on, let's say, Facebook or somewhere, requesting that people who have been wronged or mistreated or have had their civil rights violated while they were in Fulton County or Cobb County to contact her. That's what she is getting ready to do. I mean, these people can call Ben Crump. Why would they go through her?
From Cobb County, from Fulton County. I'm about to get a nice little client list, and then I'm about to go shop at lawyers and get me a lawsuit going. Paralegals.
Okay, then. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Yes. And how many? Many. I gotta find out what the statue is. I'm gonna find out what that is, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put it. First, I'm gonna research the statue on that, and then.
Oh no! Wait, I messed up. Wait a minute, y'all.
This video contains two
Get out my way. Move. Get out the way.
calls between
Move.
Sonia
Get
and
out the
Nesto
way.
from December
What is going on? Move. Get out the way.
of 2022. In this first call,
sorry,
Sonia
y'all.
says she owes a business partner low over $100,000. She says she has a date. Video contains two calls between Sonia and
I don't believe I did that. Oh, what is going on? Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. Because we can't. Lord, it took us back to the beginning. Oh, we can't do that.
Okay.
In your eyes. In her eyes, her circle is.
No, it's not.
I guess Alex just want to get out the business period, but definitely they not going.
You procrastinate.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is, I'm in here with this. I see it every day. So I don't have to.
That's what I was telling him yesterday. Oh, he'll be all right. I said, you saying that, you're not there. I said, it's a whole different feeling when you a certain age and you didn't do it and you sitting. A month is a problem. 2 months is a problem. 3.
Y'all know what? Okay, so I know we just heard this stuff, but I don't remember watching this just a few minutes ago.
3 months is a problem. Oh, like we're going on 8 months. It's a big problem right now.
That's a big problem.
And saying it so casually and thinking, oh, no. I'm like, you don't know what.
But what I was trying to point out before I so rudely skipped the video is she's going to go home and look up some statues.
The savages out here, it's worse than there.
Yeah,
that you got to be in
absolutely.
close contact with and worry about your safety and worry about, you know what I'm saying, a whole bunch of shit. Food, the conditions. The fact that I'm even in here and they trying to act like I can't get a bond.
And the
Making me out to be
killing
some
part
type of monster that I'm not.
Right.
Lies on
Right.
top of lies on top of lies. Courtrooms are public. So when y'all put shit out there, people take a certain belief when police and prosecutors say certain things about people. So when you do
So I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all got to listen to her Sonya isms again. You know, she has them Sonya isms.
Defamation, and you this type of person doing defamation, then you get on the news and shout it out loud and try to say that, and you 80% of people believe what come out the police mouth still. Sad but
They
true.
do. They do.
And so you sitting here saying all of this stuff and making me out to be this type of person. You can't.
Okay. I'm gonna take us a little bit further so we don't have to hear this again because she just sometimes.
With them folks.
He
You
don't.
got what
He
I'm
don't. I
saying?
think he don't. He don't get too involved. I get that from him.
He get enough. Yeah, he gets.
She really, I think somebody said it earlier. She really does. I think it gets her goat that Lamont respects. Well, I used to think he respected Shirley, but after that call the other day, I don't know.
Listen, he knows enough. And that one thing I do, those two involve a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That person respects that person. That's what I'm trying to say. The older one respects the younger one. You got what I'm saying now? Yeah. So that's what it is. I don't really worry about when people they don't that things seem like it ain't going their way, they get emotional. They will start talking to everybody and start running their mouth. You know how I go. But sometimes you can't let that bother you. You got to see I go by the actions. Actions is everything. All that out here
Oh yeah,
shit
show me the
ain't nothing.
tail.
Show me the motherfucking tail.
So
guess what you did? You came here and brought me some more delight information. And guess what? That's more for me. Somebody's finally listening to what I'm saying. You got what I'm saying now?
I always listen to what you.
Y'all know, just a side note, this is very entertaining, and stuff like this is entertaining. So that's why we're fascinated. You know, like I've read I think just about all of like Iceberg Slim's books, you know, because this sometimes I think it's entertaining. You don't necessarily want to be in that situation, but it's entertaining to watch.
Say.
Yes, listen what I'm saying. So I'm not worried at all. Shit. I'm not. 'Cause guess what? I am a borderline somebody. I have some kind of voice.
You somebody regardless. On your
You know what I
own.
mean?
Everybody's somebody. No, you somebody.
Yeah, I know that. That's
You're
what I'm
not an
saying.
addict.
So,
You're not an alcoholic. You
no,
know
I ain't got none of that going on.
what you did in your past is your past. It's so many people out here that been to jail. This one the news commentator, and that's all he talking about the injustice that other. He used and the first thing he.
Um, you're right, succeeding to Lamont does not respect women. Shaby, I do not for one moment believe that this man Nesto changing somebody's diaper to me isn't even I can't fathom it. But I agree with you. If I'm gonna be changing diapers, I'm gonna have to be married with you and have some years in.
He shows is his mugshot. How when he was in his 20s, he stayed in and out of jail. He a totally different dude today. Totally, he's same age as you and I. Totally different dude. Totally different dude. Like y'all know, it's a lot of people in their 20s
Oh no, somebody has a migraine. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that.
that be fucking up. And we
Yeah,
grow up and we grow
absolutely.
out of that. But y'all still want to hold us accountable or treat us like, oh well, 15 years ago or 30 years ago. Okay, yeah, 30 years ago I was bad, but I'm not that person. Just like they not the same person they were in college when they was drinking and fucking and all that type of shit. They did shit they shouldn't. They did shit they wouldn't do today in their
That's
20s.
true. That's true.
It might not be deemed illegal, but still did some shit you wouldn't do that you frown upon. Like, damn, I can't believe I did that, but I did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is.
I don't know. I'm not gonna call myself uppity, but I just no. Here's what I'm gonna say. I have always been a person with morals and standards and respectability for myself. So I can't say that there's anything like outrageous. Like you're not gonna find that I did Girls Gone Wild back in college and stuff like that. But maybe it's just me.
Yeah, that's true. Today you cut me off on a camera shot because not today though. I'm gonna give me at least 1 minute. Hey, you like keeping them birds up in the air, don't you? You can let them fly.
Oh my God, body shot.
I was just
So, did y'all see that? Was there like literally birds flying around in there, or is that a TV playing a commercial? When she turned around and looked, I was wondering that when I saw it the first time, and now I'm wondering. And I heard a sound, sounded like some birds.
chalk shit. Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. So,
Fine.
what your day looking like today?
I'm about to go back in the house and get this thing going. I'm about to. I got my computer with me, so I'm about to run a little post and get some people from Cobb County, from Fulton County. I'm about to get a nice little client list, and then I'm about to go shop at lawyers and get me a lawsuit going. Paralegals
Okay,
do.
then. That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Yes, and you know how many.
Victor DeVille says she can't even do jail visits right.
Ooh, I gotta find out what the statue is. I'm gonna find out what that is, and then I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna put it first. I'm gonna research the statue on that, and then any type of anything, because that lady, she went up on the thing and she was reading the federal, because they want the feds to get involved. They want the feds to investigate Harris County. They want it's just a lot.
Well, I hope she and the feds find the correct statue.
And I was just getting so much insight, like, okay, we about to do that here in
So
Georgia.
you've been up all night then.
I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, you're looking at it at 5 o'clock this morning. Looking at that.
Yeah, I was looking at that at 5 o'clock.
You look very nice today. You look very nice today. Thank you so very much.
You like me?
Yeah, you look very nice today. Yeah. Give me a little hope out there. It is still some good folks out there. Some good wholesome, decent folks out there. Damn.
That's
Yeah.
fucked up for real though.
Huh?
I said that's fucked up for real. So we got to see what happens.
Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Sleepy Libra. She loved her Mr. Potato Head.
But worst case scenario, if he don't get out or she don't make a decision by the ninth, we know she gonna say something at your next court hearing. So
Oh, well.
worst case scenario.
Hmm.
Your next court hearing's on the 9th. We don't want to wait that late, but I mean that's the next date you have.
Yeah. But guess what? All righty then. Two things for sure. One thing for sure. I got to keep this smile going and keep my positivity going. So I appreciate your time and effort. Yeah, something good gonna come out of all this. So
Okay.
I'm glad you understand. Yeah. So it's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
Hustle hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
You know what? Oh my God, you are so silly.
Yeah,
So
that's
silly.
okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay.
So
Yep, sure
silly.
Yeah.
Vic to the Veil, I was gonna let that one go. Two things for sure. I was gonna let that go. He can't even get typical sayings right.
It's all good. It's all
It's
good.
all good. Okay, well then guess what? I'm glad you found your new job. Got your new job, got your new business going. And that made me happy right there. That makes more sense to me right there.
Right. Exactly. Now's the time. Now's for real.
It's a time. Okay. All right. Well, I love you. I got
You got what? Okay, what? You ain't
going
talking?
to the game? You going to the game tonight? You
I'm
gonna watch the game?
I'm gonna see if I can go to the game.
You gonna see?
Mm-hmm.
Who you gonna decide who you going? I'll try to call you later.
What you mean try?
Well, I'm trying to call you later.
Call me in an hour. I love you. It's about to go. 5 minutes.
Later too,
See how my stomach look?
It looks
not that bad.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next one.
Gosh, just. Oh no! Don't do that. She always has something going on. So there we have it. I hope y'all enjoyed the little show that we had in the beginning. It seemed like when I was watching the the first part that what? Wait. YouTube is blasting in my ear, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyhow, whatever I was saying, I don't even remember. Oh, the thing at the beginning, it seemed like the volume went up as we went along. So anyway, if y'all came in late to the live, it's a old school throwback of a show that talked about prison romances. So and I appreciate everyone being here this evening. You could have been anywhere else, but you were right here with me, and I appreciate it. I am getting up off of here and I'm going to bed. We won't be doing no 3-4 hours tonight. I've got to go to bed because I'm tired. I am just tired, and I've had one of them days. So y'all have yourselves a good night, and I will see y'all. I'll probably be back tomorrow with one. I don't know which one yet, but tomorrow. I'm gonna tell you, I'm so organized that I have the thumbnails made up already for the next few calls that I'm gonna do. So y'all can't tell me nothing. But y'all enjoy your night. Have a good night. I appreciate you being here. And I will see y'all on the next one. Whoever has that migraine, I hope you feel better. I know how you feel because I'm a sufferer myself. So here we go. Shay B, yeah, tomorrow might be an all nighter.